The go button has been hit. For you or for her? For you or for her? Gotcha. Yeah, it takes a while to get everything switched over, but it's worth it. It's still worth it. Yeah, I just need to finish paying for it. Hey, Nihilathatep, how's it going? Yeah, it's definitely way cleaner, and thank you for all the help with that, Mark. Um, well, we if you want, we could pixelate just you, you know, just for. So the entire stream will be like, why is everyone's camera okay except Merck's? Well, she made a pun. She made a pun in Spanish, and we just couldn't have that. So you know. We'll give it a couple more minutes here and see if some other folks wander in, and we'll get rolling here. What? Again? What the heck? Okay, now Nihilathatep, is that working? Did everybody's audio kick in? Scream louder, Merc. Tep, how's the sound? Did that fix it? Still? What the heck? No, they're all turned to max. Right now, I've got my desktop audio, I've got my mic, and then I've got the Discord mic. I turned on the audio recorder in the Discord camera to see if that would pick up everybody's voices. That worked last time, but I don't know why it's not working. No, it's all on max. Oh, seriously, it's driving me insane. Although interesting. One more time in English. No, but I can make one. That's what I'm doing right now.
We'll give them heals for a bit. This will keep the people.
Oh, I think I might know what it is too.
What? Because creating the thing doesn't seem to want to work.
Go into the audio mixer.
Yep. Okay, you know what I did to fix that? I started creating an audio capture device, changed my mind, and then deleted it. I don't. I'm baffled. Okay. Then why is everybody saying that it's working? I don't. Wah! I'm just gonna have to do it over and over and over throughout the thing, and it's just going to. It. What? Right. No. I could if I had any idea where it was. Right? I'm there. Yep. It said off. I just changed it to monitor and output. Okay, chat. Are we here, or are we all still being mimes? Chat. Anybody? Any sound from the rest of them?
his computer for a second.
Right, me too. We really need to get it so that we can fix our OBS.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We have
Hey,
audio.
Crackle says there.
We have audio.
Oh, hey. All right, let's fucking go.
Let's chalk it up to stream delay.
So let me explain what's going on right now. So I went to create an audio output capture, and I opened the window, and I have not yet selected anything, and the audio came back.
Select the Discord window.
I do not have an option for the Discord window. I've got Realtek digital output, I've got speakers, and I've got 10095 blah 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 blah.
Fascinating. Well,
All right, hold on. I'm going back into OBS.
a win is a win. So strange. What an odd duck of a problem.
But literally, all I did was open the window. I have not selected any options. It is not saved. It is not completed. It is just open.
Jeez. Do you have anything in there that says application audio output capture or application audio capture?
Yes. It says it's beta, but yes. And then we choose the Discord.
Choose specifically the Discord window that has the cameras on it.
I'm trying.
Actually, I guess you don't need to choose that specifically.
I'm so glad chat can finally just watch me like stim in real time in high definition now.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that fixed the problem.
Okay. All right. Now I want you to press the big ol' lock button on that, and then leave it to gather dust.
Never touch it.
And make
Yeah.
sure it
Never
never
touch
goes
it.
away.
This is what
Yes.
we call a foundational source.
Yes.
Maybe nobody else does, but I certainly do. These are the ones you don't touch. You get them working once, and you shove them into a corner and go, all right, you're the baseline of my reality now.
I have a group. I have a folder in my OBS called audio stuff. And I made it there when I first started streaming and got it all sorted. Have not touched it since. Completely forgot what was in there up until just now when I checked it.
Yeah.
It's got 3 things and it's all application audio captures.
So this has been a learning experience. Thank you for your patience, chat. We almost had to do the Good Girls in a Dungeon Mime stream, which is basically just a giant game of D&D charades. But I'm glad it's working.
Yeah. I hope we can all sign 1 to 20, or I guess more likely 1 to 30 for fucking Misty's stealth rolls.
I can sign 1.
I can't sign shit.
I can sign 1 to 10. But that's all I can sign.
All right. So after that 12-hour delay, so when last we left our aimless vagabonds, in the last episode, Lady J had a very mysterious and disturbing dream. Or not her dream specifically, but the person whose dream that she was hanging out in seemed to be meeting with some people in a fairly horrible place, and noticed that she was watching, which is not something that normally occurs.
I need that shit.
And after that, the group was going to head up to the military forts, Fort DuskHaven and the other fort up in that direction, up towards the northwest, to visit Mercy's, I should say, 2 sons up in that direction. But right before they were about to leave, they got an important message from the Lady Caberfell that Mercy used to work for back in Greyspire, saying that they desperately needed assistance. So everybody changed direction and went to Greyspire instead, where you met with Lady Caberfell. The Lord Caberfell being off and about somewhere on a business trip, to find out that the 2 kids, not really children, but young adults, I guess you'd say, had disappeared. One had been shipped off to prison in the very same Fort DuskHaven, which is basically a city that had been turned into a prison many, many years ago. And then the daughter, Kiri, had gone after them to try to figure out something to do to save her brother, to get them out. And the lady had not heard from them since. So she charged our brave group to try to go and try to rescue her children. So that led to an escapade around the city there. Had some fun at the blacksmith shop where Ellie got hammered, both by buying a hammer and by having a drinking contest with the blacksmith in question.
One shy of the Holy Trinity of hammering.
Which the third part comes later. It's
yeah, hopefully.
And the drinking contest was a draw because neither one of them seemed to be feeling the ill effects of the rather strong dwarven ale. And upon leaving the shop, you saw that someone was following you and turned a corner to try to confront him. Well, I should say Dr. Chewing turned the corner first to try to confront them. And then everyone else came around the corner a moment later to find Dr. Chewing standing over a dead body. And that's pretty much where we left off, give or take. Everyone was standing over the dead body. Nothing could possibly go wrong here.
That's right. And the little worm guy squirmed out of it, but we don't know that. Well, I don't know that. And Mercy probably doesn't know that, but I feel like Mercy suspects it a lot more than Jane does.
A worm? No.
Well,
I have no idea about it.
Jane's like, oh yeah, that motherfucker's dead.
And
okay, look,
note to self, Ellie and Mark are no longer allowed to talk to each other between streams.
That's right, the zone of truth. No more zone of truth. And I drew our little I forget. Do we still have this little kobold friend that I drew? Or
yes, yes. Little Shiitake is following you around the city.
Minion.
Your little kobold companion who joined the group, hoping to learn something to avenge himself against the other kobolds that are still alive that were mean to him.
Hey, and he's got a cute little
beret.
I
made you guys brand new dresses. Everything.
That's right. That's right. Okay, it's all coming together now.
You've already forgotten about it.
I forget about many things.
So we've got the three of you, we've got little Shiitake, and we've got dead body. What do you do?
Well, Dr. Chewing? Or
I've
Nora?
passed your truth test, you truther. What else could you demand of me?
I have some literature.
Blindly gesture at the dead body.
You are in kind of a side alley, so it doesn't appear to have drawn any attention at this time. How long that'll last, you don't know.
I say we leave it. Clearly, this man was sick with something, and it killed him, and he vomited out of a new hole that he made to vomit out of. Clearly.
You know, if we find out what killed him, we could probably sell a remedy to the people.
Are there guards nearby that I can tell about the dead body?
I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm gonna be real, I don't think that's a good idea.
Not in the alley, but the city as a whole is pretty well patrolled. So you could probably... You're right off of the market district, so you could probably find one without too much trouble.
I'd love to, not get the cops involved, personally.
Yeah. I don't think this needs any further investigation. It is clear that he vomited out of a hole in his stomach, or wherever it was. I don't remember exactly.
Why would we deprive the rats of such a bounteous feast, is what I'm saying. You know,
exactly.
Think of the rats.
Yes.
But he was killed.
He was very sick.
I'm just saying, unless you have a third identity for me to adopt while we interact with all of these people, I don't want this attached to my name. Are you kidding me? The next time I do
third?
something
Is this
suspicious...
not your
What?
third?
What?
Do you mean second?
Yeah, I'm terrible at counting.
Ah, I get it.
Just
Me
real
too.
bad at
Counting's
math.
hard. I get it. Yeah. Never been a mathy person myself.
Little do the players know that soon they will come up against the evil calculus wizard. Or no, excuse me. So do you continue on your way? Were you headed to the person that the Lady Caberfell said could help you with your travel? Are you looking for guards? What's the story?
I thought that we were going to go down to the docks to go ahead and see if we couldn't find any more information.
That
Sounds like a great idea.
That's right.
Let's
You were
focus
talking
on-
about going down to the docks to try to find some more info.
Let's fully focus on that and ignore everything that just happened here.
I don't feel good about leaving an innocent man dead.
Well, he was just
Look,
sick.
hey,
That's
you know
clearly an
what?
exit wound right there. So,
Hold on.
he just vomited out of his stomach.
This is a time for compromise and diplomacy. And I think that the best possible course of action that will make everybody feel better is for us to go down to the pub and have a drink and maybe find some crunchy food. And Mercy can report the body and we don't have to be attached to it at all. I think that that's honestly the best outcome for everyone.
But wait, what in that compromise? Wait, we still have to go to the docks, though.
We can wait.
Well, you guys can go
Yeah, I
down to the
guess.
docks. I'll talk to the guard, and then I'll meet you back at my place.
Fine, we'll go to the docks. We'll go to the docks and then we'll go drinking. Either way, I just don't want to be here when the cops show up. It's basically.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
You guys go check out
Yeah,
the docks.
yeah,
Find out
dude.
anything you can find out about the. All right. And I will go ahead and talk to the guards, and I'll meet you at the bar after.
What were we looking for at the docks again? You cut out.
Yeah, just
Information.
to be clear, could you give us a quick catch up because it feels like it's been like 2 or 3 weeks. Just
Crazy.
mentally, you know.
I just like the moments between moments span an infinity in this terrible little mind of mine.
Finding dead bodies will do that to you. It's like time expands or slows down. It's very confusing.
So the Lady Caberfeld is distraught because her son Damien, he goes down to the unsavory areas occasionally. And
I do
hangs
have a
out
note
with
for that.
some bad ilk. If we can find out more about the ilk and what they were doing, we can find out why the guards might have arrested him.
Okay.
And then we can
Gotcha.
have something to actually fight with instead of just showing up and trying to steal him out of jail, which seems
Understood.
an odd thing to do.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All
I
right.
think-
You know what? I gotcha. I have a note now. And I'm pretty sure all of these notes come from reality. So I'm gonna follow that thread, and we're gonna hang on to that.
Great. Here, take Shiitake with you.
Minion, my son. Jade's gonna just like wrap an arm around his like shoulder and start walking off towards the docks.
What's going on? Who killed the smelly human?
Don't worry about the
Nobody.
smelly human. We're gonna go find out about another smelly human.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe you can be like our little like what is it? Like hound, like sniffer hound. You can
Yeah,
help
yeah.
sniff out the people.
That's a great idea. Are you any good at detective work?
He stops immediately. He was starting to walk out of the alley. He stops immediately. He turns around, looks at you, and stomps his foot. He's like, "I am not a dog."
I'm not saying you're a
true.
dog. If anything, I think it's a compliment on your very strong sense of smell.
Are you saying I smell?
You smell very
No,
well.
but I can see how grammar is confusing, and I see how you could probably take that away from what I said. But that's not what I said. You're wrong. This is not gaslighting. I promise.
He looks at you.
You took the wrong idea from it.
He looks at you suspiciously and says, "I don't like you," and continues off with the rest. So you two are heading to the docks. And Mercy, you're looking for a guard because you want to split the party because you all hate me. Okay, perfect. We've got.
It just makes the most sense, you know.
All right, so we will start with Mercy. You're going out of the alley and you're looking for a guard.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you all of about 3 minutes to find a patrol of a couple of guards. You just walk a little bit deeper into the market and you see a pair of guards walking together, keeping an eye out on things. Fairly slender female half elf and very very meaty looking dwarf.
I
I
should
move up a little bit, hurried. Officers, please. There seems to have been an issue in the alley this way. There's a man who is incapacitated.
Incapacitated? What did you do to him?
Nothing. I found him there that way.
He eyes you up and down. The half elf seems a little bit more less likely to of a hair trigger. Says, "Please take us there."
Please, I'd be so kindly for. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. We're saying it anyway.
Fuck
And we're
And you hear the
it,
dwarven.
we'll do it live.
You hear the dwarven guards like, "I bet she killed him."
This is exactly why I didn't want to get the cops
This
involved.
is exactly why I didn't want to get the cops involved too.
All right, so they follow you. It's just a couple of minutes walk back to the alley, where they see the guy laying more or less face down in the alley there. The dwarven guard stands next to you and just not in an unkind way, but puts a hand on your shoulder, sort of gently holding you in place should you decide to start running, while the half elf goes to check out the body there.
okay.
And she looks for a moment, and she looks at the back of the neck, and she's like, "Callum, it's another one." "What? Another one?"
Another one.
"It looks that way."
What's
he takes
going on?
He takes his hand off your shoulders like, "You can go, citizen. Thanks for letting us know."
Is he okay? Will he be okay?
"He's dead."
How?
He eyes you up and down. It's like, "Your guess is as good as ours."
Okay. Is there anything I should be worried about? You said another one. It's been a string of attacks.
"Keep your nose out of the guard's business. Move along."
But
Fine, I
it seems
didn't
to
want
be
my
my
nose in the
business
guard's
as well.
business.
I have to protect my family. I don't want them being hurt. What should I be watching out for?
"We're here to protect your family. Move along."
You didn't protect that man, you beast.
Oh,
He turns and he faces you pretty squarely. He's like, "Are you going to move along, or are we going to arrest you?"
I'll take my leave. You really are just abominable.
"We'll take care of it. Guard business." The half elf, who again seems to be the more even tempered of the two, turns and says, "Thank you for your concern. We've had similar issues before. We know you're not responsible, but we'll be keeping everyone safe. Don't worry now."
Thank you kindly. And I'll take my leave and go to the bar and wait.
All right. So meanwhile, Dr. Chewing and Lady J and Little Shiitake. It takes a little while to get down to the docks. It's not that far, but you're looking at a good 20, maybe 30-minute walk to get down to the docks district. Chewing, do you know where the docks are? You've been to the city before.
Sure. Yeah, I know where the docks are.
Okay. So you're able to lead the other two down to the docks area. The docks area, it's definitely the seediest area in town, but that being said, it's not exactly a slum or a horrible, horrible place. It's a lot, right by the docks itself. There's a lot of warehouses, a lot of ships coming and going. It is a pretty busy port. But there are a lot of warehouses, a lot of goods lying around, so there's definitely some criminal element involved in trying to procure some of those goods, and some of the warehouses get broken into now and again. And there are, from your knowledge, you've heard a little bit about a couple of street gangs that roam around down in this area, but don't necessarily know too much about them. So you're down in the docks area. You're kind of not quite facing the water yet. You're still a couple blocks away, but you're starting to get into where the warehouses are. There are a couple of sort of boarded up stores and stuff like that just never quite made it this far away from the market district. What do you do?
Suppose we just start asking around, right? Let's try to find the seediest people we can, the shadiest possible. They ought to know what happened. They ought to know where we can find troublemakers.
I mean, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable thing to do. I wouldn't know anything about shady underground dealings, and clearly should submit to your superior knowledge on the situation.
All right, both of you make a searching for shady people check.
What do I roll for that?
Otherwise known as investigation.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Let's see, which dice am I rolling first today? Let's see. White.
I got a 10.
I got a 15.
15, not bad. I will roll for little Shiitake here as well, because he's trying to help.
Go, my son. Be wise. Powerful in the ways of the world.
That is if I can get more than one die out of my little container here. Gravity always sneaks up on you when you don't want it, and then when you want it to work, it's just never there.
Feel you on that.
All right, yeah, he's no help at all. So it takes a little while, maybe.
What a good boy.
Maybe about another half an hour or so, but you finally sort of turn the corner around back behind a warehouse, and you see a couple of folks who might be shady. I mean, they're wearing some darker leathers and just kind of hanging out and chatting, leaning against the back of the warehouse.
I feel like Minion would have been more helpful if he had a proper diet.
I think that you need to stop telling me how to parent my son.
All right,
bitch.
I'll stop when it stops seeming like you need help parenting your son.
Oh,
Neither of you parent Minion. Neither of you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a perfectly capable mother.
So you're gonna start cooking?
What? No, he can make his own meals.
Yeah, all right.
What do you want to coddle him?
Teach him how to
He'll never
scavenge,
grow
and
up
he'll
to
have
be
a meal
smart.
wherever he goes, because there's rocks
Yeah, right?
everywhere. Rocks
That's
and bars
why
everywhere.
that's why every weekend I leave him out in the woods alone without telling him where I've gone, so that he becomes independent.
He's only been here for a couple of days. There's been
Right. Well,
no
it's
weekend.
in the curriculum. That's set up for later. We're gonna. I've got a place picked out in the park already.
It's character development.
Exactly.
As you approach the two quote-unquote shady people, both of you make an intelligence check for me, please.
Just raw intelligence? Oh,
Just raw intelligence.
That's rough.
Not wisdom or anything? Or no? Okay, alright.
I got a 10 even. Oh, wait. I rolled the wrong die. Can I re-roll that with the correct die?
Sure.
Okay, let me see. Next die is the blue dice. Okay. Sorry, I rolled the white dice twice, and I'm supposed to switch every time. Ah, it's a 12. Way better.
Lady J?
I got a 17.
As you approach the two of them, Lady J, you're not sure exactly from where, because you've never really been to Greyspire before, but they look vaguely familiar.
Oh, I died. These guys, these shady individuals look familiar.
Yeah, one woman wearing dark leathers with a pair of short swords, one on either hip. And then another gentleman with what looks like a rather nice longbow slung over his back. They're just kind of leaning against the back of the warehouse, seemingly just chatting.
Oh, man. Well, I feel like they were probably in Crab Lake, but I've done my best to wipe my memory of our time there. So
I
let
feel
me
like
see.
you're the talker here.
I am absolutely the talker here, yeah.
They did
I'll
not,
be here. I'll be here if any rocks need to be eaten.
with a
Though I'll
with a
back up. I'll
17
stand menacingly, like wielding like the hammer, just like looking down on everybody.
With a 17, I'll give you this. They do not strike you as being from Crab Lake that you can recall.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But anyway, the gentleman with the longbow sees you first, and he kind of nods to the other one, and they both sort of turn to face you as you approach.
Did we have any additional information about the people that Damien was like working for or working with, like what they did or like what their general vibe was, or just their rough character? Like, did Damien's mother basically just send us to the bad part of town and be like, "Hey, go find a gang or something"? My kid was working with one, I think.
She did not actually send you to the bad part of town. She sent you to an address that was over on the edge of the Noble Quarter.
Wait, so why are we in the docks?
Because this is where his ilk would hang out, apparently. And we're looking for more information. Is that correct?
Daryl wants
Am I
us to go
remembering?
directly to the mission so we can go ahead and like do a heist thing. And I'm saying that we might be able to go ahead and find information from the people that she was arrested with to go ahead and use that to help us so we don't just walk in there blindly throwing our
Okay.
faces at walls.
But
walking
I
in blindly
love
throwing
throwing
my
my
face at
face
a
at
wall
a
is my
wall. That's
favorite
why they
thing.
call me Iron Jaw.
Nobody calls you Iron Jaw.
Same minds.
Yes, that's right. Nobody does call me Iron Jaw. That is true. I've never been called that in my life, and I only have one identity.
And Merc, just so you're aware, there is a mysterious figure moving suspiciously behind you.
I fucking hate that. All right. So
Not your character, actually, you on camera, but
oh, never mind. Then it's very good. That mysterious character is an upside. All right. Yeah. So James. Oh, I really should have probably adopted a different. Should have gone with the other persona here. I should have changed clothes.
so the two of them are
Damn.
just kind of looking at you, waiting for you to say something.
Yep. I'm working on the approach here. It's
You notice the woman's hand go to one of her swords at her hip.
Oh yeah.
The name of the kid again?
No need, Damien. No need for all of that. We're just looking for Damien.
Damien? Who's Damien?
You don't know a Damien? God, I was really
Why
hoping
would
that
we
you
know a Damien?
He used to work down here at the docks. We don't have much more information than that. I was hoping that one of you would either know him or somebody who's worked with him.
A dock worker? Try the ship captains.
Sounds brilliant. Thank you. It's not. The ship captains aren't going to find any of this. I don't know. I have so little information to go off of. I'm just gonna walk up and be like, "Hi, have you ever done a crime? Do you know a kid who looks like he's a little bit too rich to be in this area? We're looking for him. Certainly, you wouldn't have kidnapped him and ransomed him to the cops or anything, would you? I don't know. The viable openings with all we know is Damien, maybe Docs, is like.
Our ship captains. I'm fine going and intimidating some ship captains.
Sure, let's go talk to the ship captains. See if any of them know about a Damien. We need to find literally anybody who knows this guy before we can actually make any meaningful progress.
Yeah.
Okay, the two of them eye you as you walk off. They eye you kind of suspiciously.
Just give him a thumbs up.
Just as you're about to turn the corner, the gentleman who hasn't spoken yet shouts out, "Hey, Do we know you?
Yeah. I don't know, do you?
You look familiar to me.
You don't look familiar to me.
My mistake.
All right.
Probably because I'm pretty famous.
Have a nice day, I guess. Walk away.
All right. You
And
turn the corner. Are you headed more towards the docks directly then, or?
yeah, sure. I'm gonna go. Is there like a dockside? Are there any docks bars? Like
Are there
places where
any
ships-
docks in the docks? Yes, there are docks in the
No,
docks.
dockside bars. Dockside bars. Bars on the docks. The dockside. You know, where sailors would ply their particular trade.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of bars you can find if that's what you're
All right.
looking for.
Yeah. Let's hit some dockside bars.
All right.
This was always part of my plan.
You go down a little bit closer to the water, and you see what looks like kind of a rundown little establishment. But judging by the sound you hear within, you hear a little bit of carousing going on inside. And there's a sign out in front of the inn that says the Sea Spray.
Okay. Chewing, you have any input on this?
I say we go in and beat people up until somebody
Okay.
tells us
Gotcha.
where he
All right,
is.
fallback plan then. Good plan B. Good plan B. I'm gonna see if I
Okay.
can talk to people first. That's. Let's go with that.
Who do we talk to? That's a good question, I think.
That is a good question. I'm going to go in
Bartender.
and just try to identify. Bartender is a good, actually better idea. Let's go. We're gonna go talk to the bartender. Bartenders
Yeah.
know things.
All right, you head into the Sea Spray, and you remember the Lady's Glass from Crab Lake was a pretty simple establishment, pretty plain. Looks like it had been hastily put together. This place, in comparison, looks like it's been there forever, and that since it was opened, the floors might have been cleaned maybe once 7 or 8 years ago.
All right.
It definitely smells like a lot of stale beer in here. Fairly crowded, even though it's just kind of about mid-afternoon. You see a whole bunch of folks, around tables drinking. Mostly look like sailors, from what you can tell. Couple of folks in the back corner look a little bit more well-dressed, but you see what looks like a rather seafaring-esque hat on one of them. The bartender is tending bar and doing a pretty good business. There's one fair-looking human waitress who's bustling about from table to table to table.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the bartender.
All right, you sidle up to the bar, and he looks the three of you over, and he looks at little Shiitake and says, "What's that doing in here?"
Excuse me. You will respect my son.
"Your son?
This is Minion.
My name's Little Shiitake."
Yes, very good, Minion.
"No, it's Little Shiitake. Do you have memory problems?"
Why are you trying to embarrass me in front of new people?
He looks very confused.
Maybe he was better off with the kobolds.
So the bartender is like, "As long as he behaves himself and doesn't crap on the floor, what can I get for you?"
Do you think that my son is so ill-mannered as to shit on the floor of your establishment, which, by the way, may actually not degrade the quality of the floors too much?
He gives you a hard look. "Are you here to comment about the floor, or you want to buy a drink?"
I'm actually here to buy 4 drinks and also ask about a missing person by the name of Damien.
4 drinks coming up. That'll be 38 gold.
38 gold.
Just kidding.
You'd better. You almost got me. You scoundrel, you.
You notice that he doesn't ask what drinks you want. He just sort of goes to a cask behind the bar there and starts filling some crude-looking wooden mugs. He fills up 4 of them.
I'm 100% certain that if I asked him what drinks were on offer, he would have sassed me. So I'm just going with whatever they have available.
That's good because they only have one drink available.
I fucking knew it. I'm so good at this shit.
So he comes back and he takes a couple trips, but he puts the 4 mugs on the bar. He's like, that'll be 2 silver.
All right. Yeah, I'll pay 2 silver. How many? Wait, there's a conversion chart here, right? What's it?
10 silver is 1 gold.
10 silver is 1 gold, so it is.
Yeah, it's divided by 10s, unless it's Electrum.
How much silver was it?
2.
Aha! Now I have change.
Which is pretty cheap for ale. As a side note.
It's probably going to be terrible. That's why I ordered 4 of them. I figure it's probably watered down. I'm going to have to drink twice as much to get half as drunk. You know. I've been to these places before. All right. I know what this guy. I know this kind of establishment.
Thank you for your kind patronage.
Of course, yes. And by the way, here I'm going to push the rest of the 8 silver over as a tip.
His hard look softens a little bit. He's like, "Wow, thank you," and it disappears. And you barely even see him take it. It just disappears.
I can appreciate a man with fast fingers.
Enjoy. Behave yourselves.
I will. Now, on top of behaving myself and tipping very well for drinks, do you know anything about somebody named Damien who's gone missing in this area recently? Don't worry, I'm not with the guard. In fact, I can't stand them. I left somebody dead in a ditch not too long ago, specifically so I wouldn't have to talk to the guards. I didn't do the killing, I just didn't want to talk to cops.
He looks a little confused.
Yeah, whoa, big surprise there.
Look, a lot of people come in and out of here. I'm not big on names.
Do we have a description of Damien?
Yes.
What was it?
I mean, Mercy might have given you one.
I gave them one. It's not like the best one, but I did describe what they look like.
We describe what he looks like.
I'll reiterate to the best of my
Lord Gaberfell,
faulty but less faulty than before memory. Sorry, go ahead.
Skinnier, young human, black hair, short, definitely noble born, not super physically athletic.
All right, we're looking for a human on the short side, dark hair, gangly as all get out. Seems entirely too posh to be living in this part of town or working in this part of town. Probably trying to act a lot harder than he obviously is. A soft lad he is, to be sure, to the bone, easy to discern from his general demeanor and countenance. That said, he's gone missing. And his parents would like him back.
You talking about that little lordling that got himself pinched?
That's the one. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we've come to this kind of understanding.
Yeah. That's what happens when little princes try to play it in the real world. I have no idea where he is. I never met him.
Okay. Do you know anybody who had met him?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Geez, I guess I might know. Would it be Frank? No, it wouldn't be Frank. What about Susie? I don't know about Susie. And you notice he sort of drums his fingers on the bar, and his hand flips over.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna drop an entire gold piece into his hand.
Again, it disappears very quickly. It's like, oh yeah, I think he was running with one of the gangs for a while. I think it was oh geez. The Steel Spiders, I think. Most of them got pinched though. They all raided that big lordy fancy house in the Noble District and got themselves arrested and sent to prison, the idiots.
Okay, so the Steel Spiders, they all got arrested raiding a noble house. You are an accomplished storyteller, and I believe that your artful descriptions of these events is very, very helpful. Truly an artisan of your craft.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, I got other customers.
Of course you do. I'll get out of your hair. I'm going to take all 4 of my ales, give one of them to Chewing, one to Minion, and I'm going to drink 2 of them while recounting what I have learned.
It may be some of the worst ale you've ever tasted. It is very watered down.
That tracks.
And little Shiitake, who is barely sobered up from the half a drink he had at the blacksmith shop, gulps down this ale in about 3 seconds, spills about half of it on his brand new white cape, and immediately starts chattering to a chair about how dark it is underground. You don't understand. It's so dark down there. It gets scary sometimes. The chair doesn't seem to be concerned.
Oh my God, he's a kobold that's afraid of the dark. That's hilarious.
Meanwhile, the bustle continues. Waitress comes up to the bar, asks for a bunch more drinks for a rather large group of sailors in the back corner.
Okay. Minion Binion Finnegan Esquire. Yes, I need to give him a full name. So what we've learned is that pretty much everybody who knew and or worked with him were also arrested in the raid.
That seems to be the bartender's take, at least.
I think we just go do the heist. I guess we should go find Mercy and then relay the information to Mercy and then probably do the heist.
All right, so do you head back to which bar? Where were you meeting again, anyway?
I don't remember.
We said a bar.
Didn't we say that we would meet back at like your place? I'm assuming like the family's place, where like we had originally like met with the lady, whatever her name is.
Lady Caberfell, you can. That's sort of back in the other direction.
Sure.
I said that I was going to the bar, but if you guys want to go anywhere, I'll show up behind you.
That's
I mean, can we just wait at the bar until she shows up and just like assume that she'll come to this bar?
She'll figure it out.
Can I roll intelligence to show up at that bar?
Sure, go ahead. Roll an
I'm fine being lost.
Roll an investigation check to see if you can track. Thankfully, there's only one bar in all of Greyspire. No, just kidding.
Well, I'm not very good at investigation, so.
Dockside bars! I really should have planned this
17.
out better.
17. All right. It takes you maybe about an hour and a half after visiting about 12 different bars. You stumble into the Sea Spray down by the docks to find the rest of your happy band there. What have the 3 of you, including Shiitake, been doing in the meantime?
I
want to say that we've been playing dice.
Yeah, playing dice is a good one.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
And I'm occasionally sneaking a die to eat.
Jeez.
Jane is absolutely cheating on every single round of dice. Like, she has not played fair a single time, except once where she actually didn't play fair. She cheated to intentionally lose just to convince everybody that she wasn't cheating to win.
That sounds about right.
Interesting. Both of you roll deception for me real quick.
Can I do sleight of hand?
Yes. Both of you could do sleight of hand if you'd prefer.
Okay.
Let me see. Ooh, I'm fucking good with deception. I'm going deception.
22.
It fell. Stop falling off the desk, please. I rolled a nat 1. Ha! Ha!
All right. So,
Ah!
so Merc, go ahead and put down 4 extra silver on your sheet there that you have managed to win playing dice, cheating off the sailors who don't seem to notice. Dr. Chewing, you try to steal one of the dice, and you're pretty sure you get away with it. But then you pop it into your mouth, and it crunches very, very loudly, the bone die. And they all look at you and say, "Hey, why are you eating our dice?"
It was cracked when I found it. I was just gonna go throw this one away, and then I'm gonna hastily grab some dice and go to a corner.
The sailors we'll just say that they're very confused and leave it at that. All right, so they now stop playing dice because they don't have any dice left, but you see Mercy walk into the bar finally. Little Shiitake, after about an hour and a half, did seem to sober up and stop his conversation with the chair.
Good for him. I was taking notes the entire time on his conversation with the chair. Just,
Yeah,
fascinating.
mostly it seemed to about, he never admitted that he was afraid of the dark, but it definitely seemed to kind of unnerve him quite a bit. And he talked a little bit about the mean pranks the other kobolds used to play on him. Which included things like, dropping rocks on him from overhead while he was sleeping, and
They were trying to fucking kill him. These are pranks.
All right, so you managed to reunite in the sea spray.
What a prank! That's just attempted murder.
Yeah. My God.
They weren't big rocks.
Okay. My
Whatever
minion
you
character
say.
sheet grows with every passing day.
All right, so you've managed to locate each other. What's next on the agenda?
Mercy, welcome in. Hi, good to see you. We found out that Damien was running with a gang called the Steel Spiders, and they've all been arrested. Every single one of them.
That is troubling.
Yeah, that was basically where what I hit. So I didn't have any other leads, so I decided to just stay here and drink.
Okay. Then I guess we go to the noble that'll help us get them out.
All right, so you head to the address that Lady K.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sure, 100%.
Okay. So it takes a little while because you're crossing back to the other side of the city again, but you go through the docks district, the corner of the market district there. And you go to a small house. It looks like fairly well appointed from the outside, at least, pretty well maintained. It's kind of just on the edge of the noble district, but it matches the address that Lady Caberfell got you there.
All right, I'll go in.
The door seems to be locked.
I assume I go to the door. I'll knock on the door.
All right, it's pretty much approaching evening time now, but after a few moments, the door opens. Sort of middle-aged man, well-dressed, wearing a set of robes, answers the door. He's like, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Greetings. I'm searching for, and I'll put the name of the person that Lady Caberfell had us.
That is I. What do you require?
I was told that you could assist us in finding the Lord Damien Caberfell, helping him get out of prison.
Ah, the lady sent you? Yes, I've been expecting you. It's a little late, but that's all right. Please come in. He ushers you inside. He gives little Shiitake quite the raised eyebrow there, but he doesn't say anything. It's like, And I believe that in her message, Lady Caberfell said that there was going to be some payment involved.
Indeed.
I would
will
hope
hand
so.
over the amount that he's due.
Oh, payment to him. I see.
He opens up the pouch. He doesn't count it, but he kind of looks in it and feels the weight of it. And it's like, there's more of you than expected, but that should suffice. Did you want to depart now?
I guess that would be fit.
I'm down.
Are we all rested? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, nobody's
I would hope
injured. You haven't used any spells, so you've been
All right.
mostly just
let's do it.
mostly just been traveling around the last couple of days.
Heist
Now, Lady
time.
Kipfeld was intentionally vague about what you would, your part in all of this.
Yes. Well, that is unfortunate. I really would like to get this done before, if we go too much later, this will be a little bit of a problem. So, I will be transporting us to the Fort DuskHaven, per the lady's request. I will need everyone to hold hands and grab onto me. And when we get there, please, please, do not make any alarming moves. All right? All right? Keep your weapons holstered. I will take care of it. Do you understand?
Okay.
Sure.
I'll try my
Yeah.
best, but
This isn't
mommy's
the first
got
time I've
mommy's
been
got a pretty killer trigger finger
This
That
isn't the
doesn't
first
make
time I've been
any
snuck
sense.
into a secure area.
for the setting. But
No. It's...
huh?
What?
So he basically just takes you into the middle of what seems to be like a very nicely furnished living room, and says, "All right, all of you hold hands."
All right.
Wait,
I'll
really?
hold hands.
This requires me to hold hands with people?
Unless you'd like to
All right.
stay here.
Fine. Jane will hold hands.
This seems like some kind of magic stuff, and I gotta help. I know how to do this. I
And-
think I saw somebody
and
doing it.
two of you put your hands on my shoulders. Circle down,
All right.
circle up.
Okay.
It helps conduct energy. All right.
All right, one moment. Please don't disturb me. So you see
Chewing
he's,
disturbs everybody. It's not you.
So he starts making some sort of odd arcane gestures with his hands while muttering some phrases that you don't quite understand. Mercy, you do understand a little bit that this is like some sort of fairly powerful magic.
Teleportation magic.
And then, you sort of all hear like a very low kind of sound. And it's kind of disconcerting. You kind of feel like you're traveling at a very, very high speed, that your stomach is going first and the rest of you is just clinging on for dear life. But after what seems like just a couple of moments of being in some sort of dark, misty void, you reappear and you look around quickly. You appear to be in what seems to be some sort of a guard barracks. About 20 guards kind of jump up and are going for weapons. What? Who goes? What? What's happening? Who goes there? Who goes there?
This is the opposite
Don't
of
move.
what I wanted.
And meanwhile, your compatriot there, the wizard, apparently is like, No, everyone be calm, be calm. It is I, Sephorius. We're just bringing some visitors to the fort. The guards are like, what? Get the captain, get the captain. And the wizard, apparently Sephorius, looks at you and says, My apologies. I was stationed here for a little while when I was with the guard, and this is the place that I know best, so this is the place that it's easier for me to transport to. Sorry for the alarm. One of the guard captains comes down. He's like, and Sephorius is like, oh, I do not know this gentleman. He's like, guards, draw your weapons. Who are you? What are you doing here? And then you hear, oddly, from somewhere behind the captain, Mom?
What?
I look over.
You see your son.
Is that Jonas or Brian?
Jonas.
Jonas. Hi. We're here to come and we've just come looking for the Caberfeld kid.
The
How are you
the guard captain looks at you, looks at Jonas, looks at you, looks at Jonas.
I walk over to Jonas, blatantly defying all of the guards like around them, and I just go up to him and start like cleaning his face off a little bit. How are you doing? Your hair is a mess. What is wrong with you?
Some of the guards start chuckling.
Parents these days always coddling their children. They never leave them in the woods anymore.
The guard captain is Jonas. You know these people?
I don't see any rocks around either.
Yeah. Well, I know. This is my mom. Everybody, mom, everybody. I don't know these other people, but if they're with mom, they're okay. I promise. And the guard captain again looks very, very confused. Is like, does your mom generally mystically appear?
Honestly, yeah. It's pretty common. Like, way more often than I would have expected. She
Mystically
is
disappears too.
just
Yeah.
so difficult to keep track of. It is wild.
Yeah.
So it takes Jonas a couple of minutes to sort of calm everyone down and assure them that he knows you. It's like, and who are these other people? I really don't. Mom?
Jonas, relax. It's okay. So this is the Lady Nora and the Lady Jane, and we've come to go ahead and find out about the Caberfeld boy who seems to have been taken in a unfortunate happenstance. We're still trying to piece it together. I know that something's wrong, but he seems to have been caught up in the Steel Spider's wake.
So you're here looking for criminals?
No, I think you misunderstand me, sir. I'm here looking for Lord Caberfeld, Lord Damien Caberfeld. He is a young man who seems to have been caught up with the criminals that you speak of.
So, a criminal. Well, you've come to the right place. DuskHaven has more criminals than you could possibly imagine. But I'll tell you the same thing.
Lord Captain, I will please ask you again to not refer to Lord Damien Caberfeld as a criminal, as he is not. That is very rude.
He's guilty until proven innocent. I would know.
He was tried and convicted in court. I will refer to him as I please. As I was saying, I can't give you any more assistance than the young lady who came through here. He's in the prison. He's staying in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to come and visit with your son. That's fine. But just stay out of our way. We have work to do.
This is work. I'm here to go ahead and see the Lord Caberfeld. This is part of your duties, is it not? Is this not what you are here to do?
No one goes into the prison but criminals. No one comes out.
That is hardly how this works. People visit the criminal, and you know it.
Legal representation.
To say that you isolate people individually for no reason other than they were charged at one point for a crime.
Individually?
I know for a fact. So do you group all of them together? So he was not convicted as an individual. You just said that they were all guilty and threw them in here without hiding.
That was interesting.
I think she's got a point. I'm fully.
I think it is fair that we should be allowed to visit the Lord Caberfeld to hear what he has to say.
Sorry, everybody. I just got a huge audio feedback spike. Give me 1 second.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
I think I'll do the same.
Okay.
Here. I also really need a
As
pee.
fast as I can. I'm also gonna get more coffee because I won.
Okay, fixed it. All right, good. Jeez, one audio feedback spike and everybody runs away.
I didn't run away. See how it is?
I tried to plug my. I don't know what happened. I tried to plug my phone into charge, and all of a sudden I got all this audio feedback going. It's very strange.
There, now I'm disappeared too. All your fault.
I used my audio weapon to destabilize everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, how's everybody doing today? Everybody hanging in there? Has it been the Wednesday that everyone has hoped and dreamed it could be?
I think everyone's just kind of chilling today.
And then the great silence descended.
I don't know if I'd call it the great silence. Like a mid-silence.
Just sort of a run-of-the-mill average silence.
Kind of normal. Like every day you'd find a silence. This is very much it.
Gotcha. Everybody I know at work would be astounded that I stopped talking for more than 3 seconds.
I mean, people at work would be astounded if I started talking.
Oh, everybody hid their cameras while I was gone.
Yes, I did, because Sarah was complaining.
I wasn't complaining.
You were absolutely complaining. You were like, everybody left me as I was sitting there.
How could you, Sarah?
I meant that everyone else had left.
Oh.
I was crying from loneliness.
I was there!
Did you already take the laundry down? Oh. You're the best. Thank you. I was just checking to see if that was the thing.
Merc, do you think she'd be willing to help with my laundry if I asked very nicely?
If you pack it all up into a bundle and drop it off next to her desk, maybe.
That might be difficult. I'm not sure.
Well, you know,
I'll do it.
Just like
I'll make
Ashley
the drive
trying to
for
steal
ya.
food from my house, you got to get past the wolves first.
Wolves
Gotcha.
aren't a problem.
So I just need to get my laundry to Ellie, who will get past the wolves and leave it by Face Desk and Mercs.
Yep.
Yeah. And then how?
Ellie can smuggle it through the interdimensional portal in the walls.
And well, she can just go through the door behind you.
Yeah, that's the interdimensional portal in the walls.
Gotcha. I see. And then how does the laundry get back?
Well, you're going to have to go back to Ellie's and pick it up from her once she gets the laundry back through the interdimensional portal.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, but they might have shrunk a little. The sizing difference between like where I live and where Mark lives is pretty different. You know, like the
Yeah, you
it's
get
hard
some
living
wild
walls,
subatomic
you know?
compression on it when you go through the gnome dimension, so
Yeah.
it's like it might not come back entirely correct.
Yeah, so it might shrink a little. I hope you don't mind.
It could also end up being heavier or lighter than you expected.
You know, I've been wanting belly shirts, so I mean that might be okay. You know, if they're a little smaller.
I don't know. The real killer is the shoulder width shrinkage, you know? At least for me. That's why I wear so many sleeveless things. I don't need to worry about the hemming on sleeves if there's no sleeves.
Yeah,
That's why I like stretched out collars.
I
fucking
love my asymmetrical tops. Oh, incredible.
Well, here we go, just to make everybody happy. There we go.
We did it.
I also I have something like a snack in the microwave that I'm gonna need to go take out in like a couple minutes, but I'll be hanging out.
You're making us snacks?
Yeah.
Thanks
I'll
for
sit
everyone.
here and eat it, and you can come and like grab a spoonful. You know, you can drop off your laundry while you come get a bite.
Yeah, like it's just down the road, because obviously we all live within 3 feet of each other.
Yeah. I mean, look, we don't look that far apart on Discord.
You're like right next to each other.
Yeah. You just gotta move like a few rooms over.
It's like Hollywood Squares. Ellie just lives upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyway, so Jonas sort of tries to calm Mercy tries to calm me down a little. It's like, Mom, that's not how the prison works. It's the whole city. Let me explain. Captain, is it all right if I take some time? Can I show her? Captain
You're
kind of
cutting out a
rolls.
whole bunch.
Captain kind of rolls his eyes. What? Who? What?
You cut out a whole bunch. You said, Captain, is it okay if I show? And then I didn't hear like anything.
Is it better now?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
right now, yes.
It's just like the
it weaves in
occasional
and
cutout.
out. It's just occasionally it goes.
I swear I'm gonna buy like a $300 million DJ booth to get the audio for this stream straightened out. Anybody?
Can I use it for VA auditions if you do?
Absolutely. Just one question. Does anybody have $300 million I can borrow?
I'm working on it.
So anyway, Jonas asked the captain, it's like, is it okay if I show her? She hasn't been here before. Can I have leave can I have a few hours to explain and show her around? And the guard captain just kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, fine, guards, as you were. And the guards finally sheathe their weapons and sort of go about their business. But please get out of the barracks.
All right. Yeah, fair enough. That. I feel like that's a reasonable request to make of. I'm just gonna leave, and I'm gonna take Minion with me.
Yeah, Jonas kind of leads you out the door there, and it immediately goes up some stairs. You appear to be in the barracks. From what you can tell, seems to be in the basement. He takes you up to the ground floor, what looks like to be a small keep or a small tower of some sort. The main gate there is closed, so you can't really see out it, but Jonas is leading you up another flight of stairs there. Assuming everybody follows?
Yeah.
All right, so you pass a second floor where there appears to be like a large number of like ballista, pointed out some pretty thick arrow slots there that all seem to be pointed in the direction behind the tower. And he leads you up yet another flight of stairs. This one's getting a little bit narrower.
Mm-hmm.
And you go
Imagine
up and
impaling a monster with one of those thick bolts.
there's a door outside. It seems to be the top of the tower. You're on the top of what looks like about a 3-story keep tower there. And Jonas is leading you over towards the side, towards the back of the tower there. So as you follow Jonas and look off the side of the tower, what you see is not normally it's pretty much fully dark now. It's about like 7 p.m., 7:30, give or take, somewhere in there, early evening. Excuse me. And what you see is not what you'd expect from a prison. Basically, you see a city. Definitely nowhere near the size of Greyspire, but definitely far larger than Crab Lake. Appears to be a circular walled city. This is the city of DuskHaven. Formerly, it was a populated city of some sort. You're not sure back what happened, but essentially a generation or so ago, the entire city was turned into a prison for criminals. Looking around, you see mostly it's pretty dark. You do see some scattered lights here and there, especially a little bit more in the center of the city. You see some smoke and some fires there. Seems pretty quiet from where you are. Sort of down towards where, looking a little bit down and towards the right, you see what might have once been like a main gate, but it seems to the city, but it seems to have been completely walled off. You do see next to the gate what appears to be some sort of large crane apparatus with a pretty large like platform on it. You assume it's probably for getting things in or out of the city. You're not quite sure. Supplies, prisoners, you're not entirely sure. But you don't see, the only gate you see is the walled off one. You don't see any other gates. And Jonas explains, he's like, the whole city is the prison, Mom. Nobody's isolated individually. They're all just in there. We don't even know how many there are anymore. Hundreds, probably.
Penal colony within a city? Insane. I love it.
So it isn't oubliette. You just throw people here and forget about them.
Well, it's just once... It depends on their offense in Greyspire, but if it's considered violent or anything like that, most of them, if they're convicted, they're shipped off here, and we just... It's as humane as we can make it. We put in food every couple of days, and it definitely disappears. But yeah,
You knew Damien. He couldn't fight.
I met him.
Why would he end up here for a violent crime?
I didn't do it, Mom. I just work here.
Yeah, they only lock up people who are violent or psychopaths or low level drug offenders. You know, like it's no. It's basically the holy trinity of evil behavior.
All that I heard was that he led an assault on his family's own estate, and they put him in with a few other prisoners a couple of weeks ago.
See, that's it. He threatened this standing system of capital, and that's why he's in here. It has nothing to do with the violence of it.
So I know I met him a long time ago, but I don't know. As far as I knew, things has changed. He was convicted, so he went to prison.
This is why I don't trust judges.
I'm a little confused. Okay, if he did a raid on his own family's estate, couldn't his family just choose to not have charges thrown against him?
Jonas just kind of shrugs. He's like, I'm not an advocate. I just this is where I was stationed with the guards, so we just basically it's generally pretty quiet. We just keep an eye on things. We help get supplies into the city to make sure nobody's starving. But and every once in a while we get a shipment of a few more folks who need to go in.
This is horrifying. This is genuinely an existentially horror. I like, as far as world building goes, I love this. There's just a whole city of criminals inside another city that are just like, oh, hey, you got convicted? Here, you live in the prison city now. Bye. We'll never see you again. It isn't like you're just getting disappeared.
It isn't a city inside a city. It is the whole city.
Wait, aren't we inside Greyspire? Or is it... Wait.
No, we're outside of Greyspire. They took us to another city, which is just a walled-off penal colony.
Oh, they just That's right. They teleported us to... They have an entire city out there.
Essentially,
and they just put them in there regardless of the crime and don't pay attention. And they refuse to let anyone see or talk to anybody.
Essentially, you are where you were originally intending to go, because you were originally intending to go to the northwest to visit Mercy's kids, and that's where you are.
That's true. I didn't realize that your kids were prison guards.
The keep stands, it's sort of A little bit away from the walls. It looks like it was built, after the city was. It's not far from the walls, but I mean, you wouldn't want to try to jump. One, you're 3 stories up, and two, you'd never make it. It's probably about 30 or 40 yards away from the closest wall of the city. It looks like on the second floor they have some ballistae set up, some basic defenses if they need to shoot into the city for some reason. But yeah, basically, from what Jonas explains, it's a pretty quiet post. They've never had anyone escape that they're aware of, and they basically are just here. It's a garrison of about 30 or 40 folks altogether. There is another
Jonas.
keep that's sort of towards the other side. That's where your other son is posted.
Oh, this keep has 30 to 40. Okay.
And basically, their job is just to sort of keep things quiet, just in case anything ever happens.
Oh, this is awful. I love it.
Can't be okay with this.
I mean, they're criminals, Mom. I don't know. This is where we don't get to choose where we get posted. I don't.
They can choose anybody to be a criminal. What if they came over?
Anybody? Go ahead.
What if they chose your nieces and nephews and just said, "Oh, they were caught stealing candy. They're criminals. They deserve to be in there."
Well, Greyspire
who
wouldn't do
among
that.
us hasn't committed a crime? I mean, let's be honest. Obviously not me. I'm perfect, but everybody else.
Jonas.
I haven't committed any crimes.
Jonas raises his hand. So does little Shiitake.
Just very.
Wait, shit. Really? Nothing? Not even trespassing?
Why?
I just wanted to serve out serve out my posting here, and then hopefully get posted back to Greyspire so I could be closer to home.
I would love to have you closer to home, but this is just amoral. This is just.
I mean, I'm
just dehumanizing.
Yeah. I'm pretty usually, far be it from me to argue for the inalienable rights of my fellow sentient beings in my general position. But this seems a little much. I mean, seriously, can you imagine?
I understand, Mom. I wish there was more I could do, but this is just the way it's set up. We had to explain the same thing to the other Caberfell that came through.
Another Caberfell came through?
Speaking of which,
the daughter.
Where is Kitty?
I don't know. We explained to her about the prison and how it works, and she was saying a lot of the same stuff that you were, that he couldn't possibly be, that it was, well, she didn't say he wasn't guilty, but said that it wasn't his fault and that he fell in with a bad crowd, but we explained to her that we couldn't let anybody out even if we wanted to, and she just stormed off. I don't know where she went.
Okay, you just let her walk off into the wilderness with no direction.
She walked in. I don't know. Maybe she went back to the city.
Do you know where she left from?
Where she left from the keep? The door?
Mm-hmm. What exit did she leave from?
There's only one exit.
Did you see a general direction she took when she left, or?
I mean, I wasn't on post. I could ask around.
Okay. All right. Are there any magical barriers around the city that prevent intervention or spell casting?
He thinks kind of hard on that one for a minute. He's like, I don't know. I was told that there's no wizards in the prison. I don't know if there are wizards that commit crimes. I don't know what happens to them, but I don't think they're sent here.
What about sorcerers, warlocks, people who can manifest abilities near spontaneously? Have you not considered this? One person makes a deal with a demon, and suddenly your entire operation has a pass wall in it.
He rolls his eyes. He's like, magic makers.
I don't think that's a bad idea, to be perfectly honest with you.
There's no magic makers in the prison that I'm aware of, because for exactly that reason, they'd probably just be able to zap themselves out.
you've spoken to your grandmother enough times to know that it doesn't need to be a present magic maker. A demon can make a deal or a pact at any time.
And this seems like a particularly this seems like the perfect trifecta of like qualities for a demonic incursion. I mean, you have desperate people with a criminal past and a deep desire to escape from their current position. I mean, one demon gets in there, and I think that you've got a full-on infernal uprising on your hands. This is insane. These are your security protocols? You should really hire us as consultants.
You can tell he's starting to get Mercy. You can tell he's starting to get a little bit frustrated. And he's just like, I don't know. I'm just here to help keep the peace. And honestly, nothing ever happens.
Yep. This is typical complacency.
Okay,
Outrageous.
that's enough. You leave my boy alone.
Okay, well, it's not his fault.
But you are insinuating it as such. He's done nothing wrong.
Well, he hasn't done anything. I'm talking about this is a management issue. I'm expressing frustration at the fact that he is not being properly protected by his superiors. You should
Then
unionize.
we need to go.
Meanwhile,
She's not wrong.
you notice that Dr. Chewing has disappeared, and then you hear a catapult go off, and you hear, "Wah!" She's flung into the
what?
prison.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. She's off camera.
Oh, I thought that she had like typed something to you, and that was.
I thought that Sarah was just
arguing.
like, we're going to catapult the story literally.
Oh, okay, all right, fascinating. Now,
No,
all right,
she's
you know
still
what?
with
Fair
you.
enough.
She's just
I'm
being
sorry if
unusually
I.
quiet.
That's fair. I'm sorry if it seemed as if I was attacking your son, Mercy. That was not my intention.
You see
I
little
am just
Shiitake
baffled.
go over and look over the wall. He has to sort of hold himself up to see over the little parapet there, and he's like, "Cool city."
It is a cool city. You're right. Rad.
Okay. Jonas, we should probably go after Kitty.
Mhm.
I will be back to go ahead and check on you boys.
Definitely.
And this is just an abysmal place. We're gonna have to do something.
I'll tell you what, Mom. Let me
Situation here is
go.
dire.
Let me go down. I think it was Farron who was watching the gate when she left. Let me see if I can find some information for you. Hang out up here for just a little bit. Give me like 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
I'm willing
Okay.
to bet she went into the city.
I think she also went into the city.
So if you hang out for about 10 minutes, Jonas comes back leading a rather kind of young-looking, very tired-looking guard with a kind of droopy mustache, which you feel like maybe he was just barely able to grow. And it's like, Farron, this is my mom and other people. Mom, this is Farron. He was watching the gate when the Lady Caberfell left. Hey.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Is that how you speak to your elders?
Yeah. What do you
Honestly,
right.
kind of a Chad response there.
Laconic. Yeah. Still kind of,
what do you want?
We're looking for the Lady Caberfell who visited previously and then left. We were wondering if you could provide any kind of direction on where we need to go from here.
Oh, the cute one. Yeah,
I trip him.
Sure.
She was a.
I trip him.
You trip him?
No. Yeah, I trip him.
He's not moving. It'll be hard. Go ahead and roll. Make a roll. Roll to hit.
Call me crazy, but I don't know if assaulting the guards is the best course of action right now.
I mean, I'm all here for it conceptually, but like in the moment, I feel like it's a dangerous proposition.
15.
15. You do manage to knock his feet out from under him. He kind of goes down, falls down sideways a little bit. He's like, "Hey!"
You have to learn some goddamn manners. That is a lady.
I don't know. She didn't look much like a lady, but after raising a big stink, she left. I think she left with Dagnar. And
Who's
yeah,
Dagnar?
and you see Jonas go, uh-oh.
Who's
Wait, who's Dagnar? This sounds like... Yeah, I'm with Mercy. Who's Dagnar?
Dagnar is a merchant. He goes back and forth between the two keeps. I don't know where he gets his goods from, but he sells stuff to us for the guards. Mostly it's just food and wine and stuff like that we buy on the side with our salary every now and again. He's a little bit of a shady character.
Seems like the Caberfells are getting involved in with shady characters all over the place. I think... Wait, I should write down this. It was Dagnar. Dagnar is... There we go.
Methinks
Katie or Kitty Caberfell?
Methinks that Dagmar
AIRI.
also smuggles goods into the city for the city people. The lady wanted him to help smuggle her in, and he smuggled her in.
Jonas,
I think so too.
You see Jonas and Farron both shaking their heads. He's like, there's no way in or out of the city.
Oh, I wasn't saying that out loud. This is out of character.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
There's no way in or out of the city, says...
So Jonas and Farron think loudly to themselves, there's no way in or out of the city.
As we teleported in here unexpectedly.
There is always a way into a place that there's no way into. To quote a bit of a crass but honestly excellent line from Game of Thrones.
So,
you can't get into the area, it's impregnable. Give me 40 good men in a week and I'll impregnate the bitch.
So Jonas kind of shakes his head. He's like, you should stay away from Dagnar, Mom. He's trouble, but if you're determined, I know there's nothing that's going to stop you. He's got a camp somewhere kind of between the two keeps. I think it's just a couple of tents where he stores some stuff. I still don't know where he gets half his stuff from, but he seems to always have some stuff when he comes by.
All right. Well, we should go and check it out. You have to go check on the lady.
Are you guys gonna go?
Your friend needs to go.
Are you gonna go in the dark? It's starting to get kind of late. I could probably...
Honestly, I don't really feel all that safe here.
I could probably rustle you up a couple of beds if you need them.
We can't travel during the night. It makes Minion uncomfortable.
Thank you.
I cast light on the minion. We'll be fine.
Ah! Bright light! Bright light! Ah, where's it coming from? Make it stop!
Oh, he's glowing.
Cast it on my nose again, and then I'll lead the way.
Okay, I can cast it as many times as I need to, so I cast on your nose. And we're going to go ahead and take off. I don't feel safe here, honestly, Jonas.
All right, Mom, but it's really pretty quiet, I promise.
I don't trust the guards, quite frankly. I'm worried about you. Yeah, so is this one right here with no manners.
I got manners.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't. Your mother should be ashamed.
You're the one who's kicking people.
Well, you know.
Rotten 2-bit. And I mumble as I wander off. Absolute crap, guards.
But you do have to decide soon, because they're going to close the gate here for the night shortly.
Okay,
I've already decided to go ahead and wandering to leave. I don't trust or like these guards.
As long as we keep the area well lit around Lil Shiitake, okay?
Yeah.
His comfort is paramount.
Brian is in the other tower if you make your way over there. I'm sure he'd love it if you said hello.
Sure, yeah,
I
we'll
certainly
definitely
hope
do
that
that.
it's better over there.
It's pretty much the same, but...
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's easy. We'll just go camp. We can go camp.
He seems pretty crestfallen. He feels like he's disappointed, Mom.
All of these guards have no manners. Jonas is the only one that's shown any kind of like proper deference to a person as a person.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
should be
don't like these
unionizing.
people.
Um,
They should.
But anyway, if you're going, the other keep is further to the northwest. It's not on the exact opposite side of the city, but it's kind of about the same distance away from where the gates are. So if you head in that direction, kind of like diagonal to the city gate, you should come across his camp. It's out there somewhere. If you get to the other keep, you've probably gone too far.
All right. Well, thank you.
Be
I've just been
careful
listening
out
to
there,
the
Mom.
Escape from New York theme on repeat this whole time.
Like I said, I feel like I'll probably be safer out there than in here. I'll head out.
We patrol the area pretty good during the day, but at night there's sometimes some nasty stuff out there. So just please be careful. Promise.
I promise.
Don't worry, I'll keep your mom nice and safe. I'm good at punching things.
Who are you again?
And nothing is impervious to my bite.
You know what? Actually, good question. And I'm just gonna walk away.
He looks confused.
Bye, Jonas. I'll take care.
Bye, Mom.
Is there anything you want me to tell your brother?
Thanks for popping in. Yeah, just tell him I said hi and that he still owes me 3 pickles.
You too.
All right, so do you head
All right.
out?
Yes, 1,000%.
All right, just literally about a minute after you folks clear the gate, the gate closes down for the night. They keep it locked at night. So you are outside the keep and outside the prison city of DuskHaven. And I'm assuming you're probably headed towards in the direction of the other keep looking for the camp, or are you trying to find a place to sleep for the night?
I mean, I was thinking we'd probably just keep heading out, unless you guys need to sleep.
I mean, we'll need to sleep eventually, right?
If you don't
We
get
haven't done much
if you
today.
don't get some rest, you'll have a point of exhaustion, but you can keep going if you want. You don't necessarily have to sleep right now. It's still only about like 8 o'clock at night, so it's not like that
Okay.
late.
I can keep going for a while then. Do you know
Yeah,
Pass
I do.
Wall by any chance?
Huh?
Does our mystical magical bard know any like shape stone or pass wall or similar spells?
That's a good question.
I don't believe that is my repertoire.
Darn.
Do you know
That's
the lyrics?
okay. No. I think it kind of goes like secret tunnel through the mountain. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't have it all. Although at one point it definitely goes.
On the way, can we get some cactus
tunnel!
juice? Can we find some?
Can we what?
On the way to the secret tunnel, can we get some cactus juice?
A giant mushroom.
That joke landed so fucking
Maybe
flat.
it's friendly. I was laughing.
I am mystified, but I will endeavor
Okay,
to
I
continue.
could- I-
Oh, it's
could
Avatar:
accept
The
it.
Last Airbender references.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Sarah. Yeah. I was trying to make like Sokka references.
Yeah, I've heard about Avatar, the giant blue people who
Sure. Yep.
You're
That's what
fired.
we're talking about.
You're
Plug it-
fired.
Yeah.
Fired.
Yeah.
plug into
Fired.
animals. Yeah,
So fired.
All right, so you head out in the general direction that Jonas. You can see the other keep in the distance. It's not that far. You could probably. You're assuming they probably locked the gates as well, but you could probably get there by in a couple of hours or so. It's not that far away. Might not even
Well, you
quite.
said they set up camp outside, right?
Dagnar's camp they said it was somewhere between the two keeps. So if you head in the other direction, you'll probably see it, you hope.
So we should head toward Dagnar's camp?
Well, you don't know exactly where it is. You just know it's between the keep you're in and then the other keep.
Yes, yeah, let's go.
All right, so you head in that general direction. It's a pretty peaceful night for a walk, actually. The terrain around here, you're not familiar. None of you have ever been out this way before. It seems mostly to just be like grassland, little bit of rolling hills in the distance, but pretty quiet. A few random trees here and there, but mostly just flat grassland. Um, you hear some crickets and some other night bugs kind of chirping away as you're walking along. But for the most part, it's pretty quiet. You walk for maybe about an hour or so. Everybody do me a favor and make a perception check for me.
Oh, I see so good. Watch this. Watch me get an at 20.
I see so bad. Especially because my proficiencies are all fucked up right now because they didn't have the background that I actually have in D&D Beyond, so I've been rebuilding my character sheet in PDF, but I keep getting distracted.
It's not a good day for my rolls.
7.
6.
18.
All right, so Lady J and Chewing, you notice that it is a very nice night, and there's a lot of nice grass and some chirping going on. You maybe, even though it's night, you hear sort of a couple of odd bird calls in the distance, but nothing alarming. Just a quiet, peaceful evening. Meanwhile, Mercy, you notice off in the distance to the right a little bit, you do see what appears to be some campfire or some torchlight of some sort.
There was a something of some sort. I fucking zoned out there for like 2 seconds.
Campfire or torchlight. But you didn't notice, you're looking at the pretty grass.
I do love grass.
Yeah, me too.
You
Although,
two,
it's not the
camp
best.
that way.
All right,
Let's camp that way. Hell yeah, let's go.
Mercy steers you in that direction, and after she points it out, you're all able to see the torchlight there. So after, it's not very much further away, about another 10 minutes down the road, you come across what looks like to be a small encampment. There's a couple of, there's one small tent and one much larger tent there. And kind of a large campfire or bonfire in the middle, and you see what appears to be a half-orc gentleman sort of toasting something in the fire there. It smells pretty good, actually, some sort of meat.
I mean, I love meat in general. It's good. I like to have it in my mouth.
Were you trying to sneak up at all, or just walk up, or?
I was just walking up.
All right, as you start to get close, you see his head kind of snap suddenly in your direction. He's like, "Is that there?"
Is that Dagnar?
Sort of a long pause. He's like, "Yeah, who's asking?"
Hi, Dagnar. I'm actually looking for a person who might be traveling in your company. Miss Kitty Cablefield?
Yeah,
Lady
who's
Kitty
asking?
This would be your old nanny.
Who's asking?
Lady Daggerfell of House Daggerfell.
Well, la-di-da,
Oh.
we got nobles falling out of the sky these days.
I wish that I had like a last name for my character too. Hold on, wait. Let me see this. Let me see. I don't have a last name for my character. It's just Eleanor. I'm also a
finally
noble. Got 2 nobles here.
I'm also a noble, allegedly.
Well, Lady Daggerfell and other random assorted nobles, who you looking for again? I got goods to sell.
Sorry, Mercy, do you want to try again?
Show us where Lady Caberfell is.
Lady who?
Caberfell.
I don't know any Lady Caberfell. I don't know any nobles. Well, I guess now I know you 3.
Alright, well, here's the deal, okay? The people at the prison, I forget, Don something? Out of character, what was the name again?
Who? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
The prison city.
DuskHaven?
DuskHaven, yeah. I was thinking Don. God. we just came from DuskHaven, and we have multiple witnesses saying that you left with Lady Caberfell.
You came
So-
from the prison? How'd you manage that?
We left.
Oh,
Came from the
please. Yeah, because giving all of the information on how we got into and out of a secure location to a stranger is a great idea. Can you
Yeah,
just
we
fill
weren't
in
there
what
as
we need?
criminals. We were there as guests, as noble guests, which you clearly wouldn't understand.
I was
Wait,
there as a criminal.
they don't let guests into the prison. It's a prison.
Yeah, I know.
We teleported in.
Why are you... I worked so hard to obfuscate
You
our method of entry.
Teleported into the prison? Why would you do something fucked up like that?
Are you telling me that an enterprising
looking for
individual such
someone.
as yourself cannot come up with a single reason why an individual might want to get into a prison city that has an embargo of all goods and people in and out? Are you a smuggler or not?
Jeez, you and that girl dying to get into this frickin' prison. Jeez, why don't you just commit a crime? That'll get you in there quick enough.
I knew it! I knew you were getting it out of there! Sorry,
I mean,
I'm
I could
just proud of myself.
No, that's fair. You should be.
So
We
you
could
do
just-
know who
I
we're
called
talking
it
about.
immediately.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking about the girl from the tower.
Then you
Yeah.
assumed that you knew
Obviously.
beforehand, so why are you playing dumb?
Oh God,
I
this
don't-
is infuriating.
I don't know that she's any sort of lady. She just said she wanted to get into the prison. I figured that
But
she...
you knew that's who we were talking about, so you're... Why are you trying to upset me?
You said
Yeah,
you were looking
what
for
she
a
said.
lady. You didn't say what she wanted.
I
don't know
will
what the hell
end
you're
everything
doing.
about you.
Oh my God!
Where
Wow,
is she?
Mercy's coming out strong.
All right. Let's maybe be a little bit nicer too, because also we need him to get us in. So
I don't
just
know
like
if you can
I
get us
pull
in.
like Mercy, like I pull both
Pull
Paul
everybody
and
together
George
in a little huddle
together. I'm
with
like,
Minion.
all right,
It's not
huddle.
hard to pull me away. I'm very light.
We just like lift her up and like place
Yeah.
her over here.
Right, huddle.
Why
We still
does-
need this guy to get us inside too.
Why
'cause
does
the guards won't let us.
everybody keep coming up to me and saying they want to get into the prison? Jeez.
Well, you could elaborate on why people might think that that's the case. We're obviously all working towards the same goal here, all right? And I have money, so I can pay you for information if we need to.
Ah, now we're talking my language. What
Thank you.
kind of
I'm
payment
so
are we
glad you're
talking
just as
about?
simple as I am. Well, it depends on what kind of information you have.
He pauses and looks at her. I need you to swear that the guards will not hear any of this.
I hate talking to the guards. I hate talking to the guards so much, I don't even give them my real name.
I
Wait, you
might
don't?
know a way
What?
into the prison for the right price.
Okay. All right. See, now we're getting somewhere. So what?
You really don't
Kind
want to go
of.
in there. I told the girl the same
I
thing.
love it when men tell me what I want or don't want to do. It's great. It's one of my favorite things. Now, I would just like you to know, I can collapse a trachea with 2 fingers. So maybe we work less on telling me what I want and more on working towards how we accomplish the goals that I have in the most mutually beneficial way possible.
Every time you threaten me, the price goes up, lady.
I didn't threaten you.
Let's say 100 gold.
For all 3 of us?
I don't care, oh man. As long as you don't tell the guards, I don't care if you bring a damn parade through.
Okay, fascinating. I like that. All 3 of us, 100 gold. I feel like we can do a little bit better on the price, but I like your gumption. So I'm just gonna say 80 gold.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Wait,
It's not gonna help.
How about we say 100 gold and call it even?
All right, fine. 100 gold. We'll call it even.
Wait, let me try this. I'm pretty good at bargaining.
are you the one
99.
holding me back?
99 gold. Because then the math is easier to divide amongst us.
She's got a point.
Oh, you want to split it between the three of you, eh? How about
Yeah.
102 gold?
Deal.
I will
Wait.
kill you. I'm literally just.
Incredible.
All right, fork it over.
All right, so that's what, like 34 gold for each of
34,
us?
yeah.
Yes, it is.
That is a manageable amount of money.
Oh gosh, math.
You can just type. Oh well, I don't. Oh no, you're using a fancy sheet. Never mind. All right,
How much
cool.
was it?
34 gold.
So you each pay him 34 gold?
Oh my god, we could just kill him.
I thought, hey, we talked about this. We're trying to be less of a murder hobo party, okay? Except for
True.
Chewing, who is just lethal all the time, I guess.
I'm not lethal. I'm just hungry all the time. There's a difference. Okay.
So he looks around at the three of you. It's like, and not a word to the guards. Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to be dead in a day. But if you're not a word to the guards, right?
Joke's on you. I'll make it at least 2.
He rolls
Not a
his
word to the
eyes.
guards. Frankly, I don't even remember who you are or where we met you.
I have a question.
Dangerous.
How do
but
we
go
get
on.
out?
I think that's our problem.
You don't, most likely. This wouldn't be much of a prison if people were just wandering in and out every other day, would it?
Okay, well, what do you smuggle in? Like, you gotta be selling something in there. Surely you didn't just think one day, I want to be able to get in there for no goddamn reason.
I don't smuggle anything in. I smuggle stuff
Then how
out.
do you know how to get in?
Wait, hold on. You smuggle things out, but you... all right, you two can crack this nut. I have to run to the bathroom.
Where do you think I
Wait,
get...
yeah.
Where do you think
You
I
smug-
get my merchandise from? There's a whole city in there of stuff.
Yeah, I did think that was a legitimate security risk. So what do you smuggle out exactly?
Whatever I can find. Wine, mostly, if I can get it. Sometimes valuables, although a lot of it has been picked clean.
So how do you get out?
Same way I get in.
Which is?
Well, I'd tell you if you quit asking me questions. Oh, wait, that was a question. Never mind. Come this way. And he leads you towards the bigger tent.
Oh, I'll follow in.
Alright, so in the tent you see what looks like a lot of different goods, mostly in crates and barrels. You see a couple like random jugs or bottles of wine just sitting on top of stuff. You see a couple what look like they might have once been valuables, like a couple of paintings and a couple of silver goblets, though they're pretty beat up. You're not sure that they'd be worth much. And he kind of leads you towards the back of the tent, where there is oddly a small carpet lying on the ground, which otherwise is just sort of matted down grass.
Yeah.
As far as I know, this is the only way in and out of the city.
Carpet?
No, silly. And he peels back the carpet, and there's a barely human-sized hole.
Oh.
You're,
Heck yeah.
you're a good way away from the city, so if this is a tunnel, it's got to be a long one.
And so if we wanted to leave, we would just come back through the tunnel?
You can, although you better identify yourselves or I'll chop the head off of anything that pops up out of that hole. It's pretty damn narrow, but if you come leading back a riot worth of prisoners, I'm gonna collapse the whole damn thing. Don't make me do that. It took forever to get this damn thing dug.
Yeah, I can imagine. but especially with like all the supports that you would probably need.
I got it rigged. One support goes, the tunnel goes.
Huh. Well, that's bad news for this big dumpy that I got that might knock out a support or two on the way through.
Not my problem.
All right. Well, we'll head in. Thank you for your whatever this is.
Thank you for your gold. Just so you know, I warned that girl same as I'm warning you. She didn't come back. Neither will you. Gangs of prisoners rove around in there. I gotta be really, really fucking careful when I'm trying to find my goods.
Don't you worry. We'll get out just fine. We just like committed like a small scale like what is it? Mass murder of kobolds all at once, so.
He looks down at little Shiitake. It's like, I think you missed one.
Oh no, he saw us and was impressed by our power, and so we well, the tall one adopted him.
Takes all kinds. Good luck with whatever. It was nice knowing you.
I wish I could say the same.
All right, do you head down in the...
Going downstairs.
All right.
I head downstairs.
Yeah, it's not really... There are no stairs. You gotta just kind of lower yourself in.
Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, I was gonna say, and Mork makes a couple snide remarks to the guy once more, and then also heads helping Mork out while she's pissing.
Snide remarks reported. So Dagnar was not lying there. It's pretty much just dirt. It's not finished at all. It is a very narrow tunnel, sort of only one person wide, and even then it gets kind of narrow sometimes. Dagnar has a little bit of a gut on him. You're not quite entirely sure how he fit through here.
Oh, thank God. That means the dumpy will fit too.
But it's pretty dark down there. You don't see any lights or anything like that.
Actually, we have a light on the end of Nora's nose. So.
Oh, there you go. Fair enough. So yeah, it just looks like a pretty. It's pretty straight. It doesn't really wind, and it looks like it's headed straight in the direction where the city was.
And it looks like there's a bunch of supports that are ready to fall over.
They don't look ready to fall over, but you do notice that they do appear to be roped together. So you're pretty sure that if one got taken out with enough force, it would probably yank most, if not all of them, down the row, at least any ones nearby. So it looks there's no like secret lever or anything like that, but it looks like if anybody hit one of the supports hard enough, it would probably take down at least 5 or 6 of them, if not more.
What if we just like cut the ropes connecting them as we went?
Yeah, we're gonna cut the ropes. We're absolutely cutting the ropes. I hate this guy so much.
All right, you can do that easily enough. The ropes don't put up much of a fight. So you saw through the... Are you cutting all of them as you go, or just the ones near the end, or every single one?
Cut like probably like a couple ones towards the start, because if he's gonna like collapse them on us, that's where he's gonna do it. He's just gonna reach down into the hole and like pull one out.
All right,
so we probably won't have to cut all of them.
So you cut like the first 2 or 3?
Let's do it a bit deeper in so that he doesn't notice.
So how many?
Well, that'll still collapse the mine in front of us. So
there's mine.
We want to go ahead and cut the ropes.
It won't be that far by that point.
So how many are you cutting?
Whoa, what did I miss?
I'd say, screw it, all of them. I will cut all of them.
All right, Merc, you no longer have any fingers or toes.
That's right.
Yeah, I ate them all, sorry.
No, just kidding.
Nora's exploring some things.
So, Merc, while you were gone, mysteriously, you wake up from your mysterious blackout to find yourself in what appears to be a long, narrow earthen tunnel that seems to be leading in the direction of the city. The only light is coming from Nora's nose. It's a really shiny nose ring. It's amazing. I
make sure the minion is okay. It's very dark in here.
No, it's not. We have a bright nose.
You just said that the...
Yeah.
Well, there's darkness everywhere else. Is
Yeah.
Minion okay?
Nora, the white-nosed adventurer, is providing light for everyone. And you see that Mercy and Nora there are cutting ropes between earthen supports, or wooden supports, excuse me.
What? Whoa, why are we destroying supports in the tunnel that we're in, everyone?
No, it's not supports. He threatened that if we do something he doesn't like, then he's gonna like pull on one support, and because of the ropes is connected, then it'll take down the entire tunnel, and then we'll all suffocate.
Okay, sure.
So this way it doesn't take out all the tunnel at least, and then we could probably dig our way out.
So you're making progress towards the city, cutting ropes as you go, I take it?
I got a hammer. It's great for it's great for digging. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard, okay?
Yes.
Okay, sure. I'll help undo these ropes everywhere we go. I've got +1 daggers.
Yeah.
Those are cool, probably.
Hammers, the classic tools for digging. Yes. We've got. All right, so you go ahead and you're slicing the ropes as you go. I think you said all of them, so it definitely slows you down a little bit, but
That's fine. We're not in a hurry.
it is kind of a long tunnel. The tunnel probably stretches a little bit more than half a mile. There's not really anything down here except some earthworms and some creepy crawlies. There isn't really room for much. You have to go single file. Who's first in line?
Probably
I'll go first in
chewing.
line.
All right, Mercy's first, and then
Then, I guess, chewing. Chewing has the light and is the tankiest, so, you know.
Oh yeah, I'll go first.
I kind of figured like chewing, Mercy, Jane. That way, if something attacks from the back, we have our off-tank brawler. If something attacks from the front, we have our actual tank. And our spellcaster is safely planted in the middle, where she, 1, probably won't be able to sneak away from us suddenly, and 2, will be safe from any immediate threats.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I can
Minion is
absolutely
also in
sneak
there.
away from you.
and where
No
exactly?
way you can stop that.
Where exactly is your son?
He's in with Mercy in the middle.
Okay.
Immediately behind Chewing, so that he is closest to the center of the light radius and doesn't have to contend with the darkness.
All right, so you head into the city, cutting ropes as you go. It's kind of a long trek, like I said, probably about almost 3/4 of a mile, more than a mile and a half, more than half a mile for sure, because you were pretty far away from the city. You can't even imagine how much work, or you can't imagine that Dagnar would have dug this whole thing. It seems like an awful lot for one person, but it is pretty narrow, so who knows if he had the time and the energy. But eventually, after stumbling around in the moist earth there for a while, you come to what appears to be an end. The tunnel stops in front of you. Up above you, it's pretty dark, but you see something that doesn't look like earth. You see something that looks like a little bit of wood.
Okay. Maybe it's a door.
I'll very slowly like creak it open and just see.
Go, gadget worm person.
It doesn't push open easily. You can make a strength check if you want to push on it.
Okay.
Oh, that's concerning.
Let me see. My rolls have been great this session so far, so let's see how this goes. Blue purple. Come on, blue purple.
Blurple.
Nat 20.
Oh
fucking
my
course.
god, let's go.
Yeah, this will balance out my Nat 1 that I got.
So you push up pretty hard, and it appears to have been like a board with, not really a board, but a crate. So you push it off to the side. It does make a little bit of noise. It kind of flips a little bit as it goes onto its side. But you can get up. There's clear access. There's no ladder, so you kind of have to pull yourselves up, but you can manage it.
Yeah, I'll help them up. Shh, careful. We don't want any of the bad people coming by, and finding our secret tunnel.
That's such a good point. We cannot let the guards find our secret tunnel.
Yes.
All
But don't
right.
worry. I've got my trusty digging hammer, so I can dig into their skulls if need be.
I don't know what would happen if a bunch of guards all found and piled into my secret tunnel. That would be awful.
Yeah. I hope they don't find our cleverly hidden hole here.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is now that you're in the prison, there are no more guards.
That's
Just,
right. I guess there aren't any
just
guards.
prisoners. So you pull yourselves out of the hole there, and you find yourselves in, at least from the inside, what appears to be a pretty broken down wooden building. You're not quite sure what it was originally, maybe a house or something like that. There's a couple of broken crates piled here. The one that you flipped over to get out of the hole was the only one that looked like it was more or less intact. Must have something in it. There's a little bit of weight there, but you have no idea what. You see the roof is partially collapsed. You see a broken entryway. The only light that you see here, it's pretty dark out now. The only light that you have is coming from your nose.
Okay. We should probably put that out so that it's not visible from the wall. Well, then again, maybe they won't be suspicious of like one light walking around in the city. We'll probably be fine.
We could put it out. I'm sure we'll be good.
But if we put it out, Minion will be so scared.
All right, we'll keep it on.
All right, thank you.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
it. Thank you for accommodating my child.
All right, I guess we should start like wondering. Hopefully we'll find something. Oh, we could look for clues. Could look for clues. We know who we're looking for, right?
True, we
We
do.
do. Kitty
I
Caberfell.
I
Sorry,
get
cutie.
advantage
Kitty-
on
kitty
investigation checks if I know what I'm looking for exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
if you
who
want to
I'm
make investigation checks, you can, but you got to tell me what you're searching for.
But what?
I will go ahead and give you guidance.
Wait, what was that?
Inspiration.
I
What was
said, I
that?
said
What
you
was
could do investigation checks, but you got to let me know what you're looking for.
Yeah, the Lady Caberfell.
Any sign, yeah, that the Lady Caberfell might have been here. Maybe she pulled a Cinderella and left a shoe, or maybe I'm doing a Scooby-Doo and sniffing.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check. You have guidance.
What does that all mean again?
You can add 1d4 to the roll.
Okay.
1d4 and 1d6.
Okay, all right.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Okay. 4 dice. Please. Okay, that is going to be. Let me see. Total of 21.
21. So you can definitely tell that the crate that you sort of pushed over to get in has been slid back and forth quite a bit. You kind of actually tipped the thing over, but normally it looks like it's kind of slid to cover the hole there on a semi-regular basis based on sort of the tracks that you see in the ground. You don't really see any indication of anyone's passing. I mean, you know that Dagnar apparently comes in and out at least occasionally. You don't know how frequently. And you know that at least according to Dagnar, the Kiri there came through here at some point as well. But you don't really see any obvious signs of where they go from here. The building is pretty broken down. You're pretty sure after looking around a little bit more that it was a small house at some point. But for the most part, it appears utterly wrecked. You don't really see anything that looks like it could be of value. Anything that might have been here was probably taken a long time ago. The roof is partially collapsed, but there is a roof above you where you are, although there's definitely some holes. You can see the night sky there through there a little bit. Provides a little bit of light. There's a little bit of moonlight tonight, but still it's pretty dark right now. It's closing in. It's pretty much well into night right now. It's probably about, 10 o'clock or so. You don't hear anything in the area. It's pretty darn quiet.
Unfortunately, I don't really got anything useful. There's not much that was left. Do I have like a general direction though? Anything like that?
From peering outside the walls a little bit, because there are some holes in the walls as well, it looks like you're just inside the wall of the city, sort of in almost directly in between where the two keep towers were. So pretty much directly across from Dagdar's camp there. Looks like the home you were in was literally right next to the wall. The wall still appears pretty solid from what little bit you can see of it. You see some other kind of dilapidated ruined buildings through holes in the wall in either direction. You can't really see the keeps from here because there's pretty much a two-story wall right next to you, and the keeps would obviously be on the other side of it. But no, you don't hear any movement where you're at right now. You don't see anything other than sort of the rundown buildings. You can go outside and probably get a little bit of a better view. You do remember the lights that you saw in the city when you were looking from the keep. Most of them were clustered to the center of the city, although there were some outlying. You couldn't tell whether it was like a burning building. It wasn't like a huge building, but there were a couple of other small outlying fires kind of scattered around a little bit, kind of at random around the city. You're not quite sure. From your perspective there to where you're at here, you're not quite sure, at least not without sort of spotting one, sort of where the closest one of those might have been.
I guess we just have to go in further.
Do you guys want to set up camp here for a little bit? Just take a little bit of a rest and then head out?
Probably be a good idea.
Excuse me.
This will probably be a little bit more defensive for the time being.
Yeah, that would make sense, I think.
All right, so you're going to set up camp for the night here?
Mm-hmm.
We're inside. Yeah, where did we? Is this like a bill? I'm sorry, I was typing things on my character sheet. So we're inside the city. We're setting up camp. Did we go inside like a ruined building, or are we just like camping in the street?
You're in what appears to be a pretty rundown, half-collapsed house.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, that's good. I take it back. That was what I was hoping. You all did great while I was zoned out.
All right, so you set up camp. Are you going to do a fire or no?
I mean, yeah. Right? Like, I feel like plenty of people are going to have fires in this little rundown city. Like, it's probably not going to be anything particular. Granted, shady characters may roll up and try to muck with us, but that's what we keep watches for, you know? And I don't have to get ready for equipment or anything, so I can take first watch and then just sleep for the rest of the night, and if anything bad happens, we can solve that, you know?
It's up to you.
Okay.
Bend the knee.
All right, so you make a small fire in the building there. You're able to most of the floor is kind of rotten away, so you're able to find a spot that's mostly dirt underneath where you can put the fire without, hopefully with little risk of burning the entire place down. And there's enough holes in the roof that the smoke has a way to get out, so you won't suffocate yourself.
Is there no hearth of any kind, even a rundown one, in this old fucked up house?
Nope. It might be in the collapse section, but you don't see it here.
Oh, that's right. There's a whole collapse section of the house. Okay. Well, we have plenty of firewood at the very least.
All right. Who's taking first watch? All right. Are you
Lady
all
Jane.
taking? Are you all taking a watch? Or are you all taking turns?
I
I'm
mean,
definitely taking a watch.
I would hope so. I have normal like human sleeping requirements, so I any amount of time that I watch for is going to like, you know, apply the extra time that we have to wait for.
All right.
So I'm still gonna need to get a full night's rest, you know.
So, Lady J, you're on first watch. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh my god. Good golly gumdrops. All right, let's go. 14.
All right. So the first few hours seem to pass without incident. You don't really hear or see anything other than the crackles of your small fire there. Who are you going to wake up to replace you?
Oh, you cut out. I can't. I just heard you're gonna wake up too, and then there hasn't been any more audio since then.
You don't.
You're gonna wake up for the next watch.
Yeah, who you're gonna wake up for the next watch? You don't. You don't really hear anything other than your small fire crackling.
Gotcha. All right, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to hear. Great. I didn't ask who was gonna be second, so I'm just going to pick Chewing.
Okay.
All right, so you wake up Chewing. Chewing, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
On the die that I got at 20 with. Do me good again. It didn't do me good. I got a 9.
All right, so your watch passes again without incident. You don't really hear anything at all. Pretty darn quiet. No one bothers you. I'm assuming you wake up Mercy for the next one.
Yeah.
All
She
right,
wakes me up again.
Mercy, your turn. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
All right. I'd actually like to go ahead and spend a good deal of time camouflaging us. The fire. I don't need the fire, so we can turn that down a bit.
All right, roll perception for me.
The drama.
17.
Oh. Hell yeah.
All right, so about halfway through your watch, off in the distance, you're not sure. You think it's a little bit to the northwest. You hear what sounds like kind of like a loud crash, and you hear what might be yelling or screaming. Deep voices. Doesn't sound like Kiri at all, but no one bothers you.
I would like to. Did I already camouflage everybody by now?
As
I have
best
to be through my.
as best as you can. You're kind of in a ruined building, so it's a little bit hard to disguise everyone as a ruined building. But you've blocked
Talking
off.
about that's very easy. You put like refuse next to their like tent and stuff like that.
You've blocked off some of the walls and put some clutter sort of around where everybody's sleeping there.
I'd like to go ahead and examine from a distance as best I can, just a little bit further out to see if I can see what the commotion is.
All right, it didn't sound particularly close, but you can head out the. There's no door. It's basically just a half-collapsed entryway there, but you can fit through just fine.
I won't go too far, but I will just go ahead and look around the immediate area. I'll sneak around.
All right, yeah, you sneak outside the house there. It's basically you just see pretty much ruined buildings as far as you can see. You don't have a lot of eye line because there's buildings kind of all around, all of which seem to be in sort of roughly the same state of repair or disrepair as the one that you're in. Mostly half collapsed. You know, walls are still standing, roofs are iffy. A lot of the walls have holes in them. Some of them are collapsed as well. You don't really see anything in your area. Nothing seems to be moving. You look off in the direction where you thought you heard the crash and the yelling. There are other buildings in the way, so you can't really see anything. You think you hear like what might be a cry of pain or something like that, but then all goes quiet.
Okay. I am worried about the boys. I will come back and wait for them to get ready. I will set up breakfast and everything, regular routine.
All right, so you head back in, and everybody wakes up and gets a pretty good rest out of it. You know, dawn is creeping over. It's not fully daylight yet, but it's pretty darn close, and you've got a nice breakfast waiting for you from Mercy there.
Heck yeah.
The small fire is still burning, but it's almost out. It's pretty low. So where to now? Congratulations, you're all in prison.
We did it.
I guess we should just go in. Yeah.
Exactly what you wanted.
It is.
That's in jail.
Ideal. I mean, now we have to start the actual, like, investigation part, right? Like,
Oh, and just I
So-
almost forgot, Lady J. Just for the record, the dream that you were sort of occupying this night didn't
Sure.
seem to be anything too nefarious or weird. It was apparently a person who was dreaming that they were a chicken and being chased by a bull.
All right, normal shit. Yeah, regular nightmare dream spirit stuff. Well, we're used to this by now. Jane is in a constant state of elevated anxiety, which is part of why she's drinking all the time.
That sounds healthy.
Oh yeah, super healthy. She's the first thing that I think of when I imagine Jane is definitely healthy, stable, and mentally fit to run an operation.
All right.
Same.
So where are you all headed?
Well, we need to find some sort of like I think the first step would be to, because we know Kiri came through the same entryway that we did, or we can assume pretty safely. So
Yeah.
we should look for specifically any kind of tracks or signs that she's been here, and after that, if we don't get anything productive from there, I'd say that we try to find people that live in this area of the prison city to work things out from there.
Yeah, the ground, it is mostly cobbled, at least
I should
not
really
where
be
the
talking
homes
in
are.
character when I do this.
So you don't know that there'd be like tracks necessarily to follow. It's basically, the city
Well,
is pretty broken down, but essentially it was a street.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, she likely would have had to make camp as well. We may as well search the surrounding buildings, see if there are any other signs of recent camping or habitation. And if we can't find anything there, then we just try to locate the nearest group of incarcerated community individuals.
Sure, that works.
All right.
I see eyes. Ickies.
Can I try searching again, but searching in the more surrounding areas?
Yeah, so you want to search like sort of the houses around where you came out there?
Yeah, now that's like daylight.
Yeah, all of you who are searching, go ahead and roll investigation for me.
I get that advantage again?
I will give you guidance.
Oh my god.
Is that
I got
no?
a 19.
Nice.
19. What's everybody else got?
Do I get advantage on it still?
You get Misty's guidance,
Okay.
which is the
Which
form
is
of
It's just
check.
1d4 added on to, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give you inspiration as well. So it's a D4 and a D6.
You can choose to use the d6 after you see the result, though, can't you?
Yes.
That's correct.
Okay, cool. Because otherwise you can just, hang on.
I got a 14. That did not roll well.
So then maybe you
Alrighty.
can want to-
Do you have the D4 and the D6?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on both.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So you search.
Yeah.
You search the nearby houses. It's basically more of the same. One of them is a little bit more intact than the others on the outside, but on the inside, it's still pretty much cleaned out. You see some broken furniture. Nothing really. There is a hearth in the one that you can access. It's a little bit more put together, but it does not appear to have been used recently. You don't see anything that looks like fresh ashes, or it's not warm or anything like that. The other houses, again, pretty run down. Some broken crockery, some broken crates, broken furniture. It looks like most of this area, at least the immediate area, has been picked clean, either by Dagnar or the prisoners. You have no idea. But there really isn't even much to write home about. You do see in the building that's a little bit more put together, a little bit of graffiti of some sort. It looks like a picture of like a striking snake. that's painted on one of the walls, some sort of tagging of some sort. But that's really about all you find. You don't see any traces or tracks that looks like anyone has been here that you can tell.
Huh.
Okay. So I guess we just move on to questions.
Yeah.
Walk around then, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's-
I mean,
let's
the
just-
center
yeah.
of the city is where most of the activity was among people, so we'd probably just be best going off like towards the center.
Let's do it. Let's
All
move
right, so
towards
you
the center of the
slowly
city.
head in towards the center of the city, or
Brazenly.
there was the crash
Oh.
that Mercy heard
Bef-
last night.
Before we do that,
yeah.
as part of our kind of getting ready and going, I am going to shed the fine clothes and heels for Jane's like regular like traveling combat clothes, which are much less ostentatious and more practical. You know, just like basically like a chest wrap and rugged pants with traveling boots and hand wraps. She's going to keep everything else packed in really nice and delicately into her pack, load back up, and just without acknowledging it, like she's gonna put her hair up as well so that it's not all in the way all the time, and is just going to continue on about her day like that.
Got it. So oddly, while you're finishing searching the houses, Lady J starts stripping. This is not entirely out of character for her, but she finishes her business and you move on. The noises you heard last night, Mercy, are more or less towards the center of the city. They would be a little bit off to the left from where you're pretty sure the center is, but it's up to you. You can go right to the center. You can sort of stop by where you think the noises might have been. It's up to you.
Okay, so off to the noises.
All right, so you head towards the center, but you veer a little bit left to see if you can find the location of where the noises were there. You don't, unless you want to, you don't really search every single building as you go, but they look pretty run down and again, pretty beaten up. Some of them are not standing at all. Some of them are just piles of broken timber. But some are a little bit or partially intact. As you get to where you think the noises were, everybody make a perception check for me, please.
I think you cut off there.
Perception check, please.
Okay. Shit. I didn't type
22.
any things. One sec.
Wait, me too? Do I do it too? Okay,
Yep,
I'll do it.
Everybody.
Sorry, I thought it was just for Misty.
Oh, and I should roll for little Shiitake too.
Hey, that's a nat 20.
I got a
Hey.
15.
All right, so as you get towards the area that Misty is kind of trying to guide you to, you do notice what seems to be a little bit of dust or smoke in the air. And over a little bit further to the left of what you thought, you do hear what sounds like...
Cut off again,
Yeah,
it
you're breaking up
sounds
again.
like.
Did that come through the mic at all?
I heard the
I heard you.
That
I
was
heard, yeah.
Low moaning.
Low moaning.
Oh,
Mm.
moaning sounds fun.
Right.
Let's
Mhm,
go.
Just
Jojo,
like-
hi, welcome in.
It's
Sorry.
just like in real life. Whenever I start moaning, everybody just ignores me.
You become an audible.
Can't even talk about it. Yeah, okay, so low moaning, that's a good sign.
I
That
rush over
always-
to here and see what's over there.
So you see what, as you get closer, you see what looks like a collapsed building, but this one looks like it may be, judging by some of the splintering on the wood, this looks like it might have been fairly recent. The moaning appears to be coming from under one of the pile of timbers there somewhere. You're not quite sure exactly where. But it looks like there was something going on here last night. or early this morning.
Okay. So there was something going on here early this morning, but there's nothing going on now, and there's low moaning. Do we go find the source of the moaning? I feel like finding out whoever it is that's whining about some sort of injury or misfortune may be the best step here.
Yeah. Plus, then I might get to use my hammer.
It's true. I'm looking for trouble. I want to start punching.
Yeah,
Also,
it's,
I've got this fancy new knife, and I'm just gonna flip the magic, or the +1 knife that I got, or
It's-
one of the 2 +1 knives that I got.
it's easy enough to pinpoint underneath the timbers where someone is moaning. You can't quite see them, but the timbers aren't particularly heavy. Unless you want to do otherwise, I'm assuming you shift them aside. Shift them aside a little bit. You
I can try to
find
shift them aside.
you find
I'll pull them out.
yeah, you find a man. He looks like maybe about mid-30s. He appears to be missing a leg and mostly bleeding out.
Holy
he's
shit!
He's kind of semi-conscious.
This guy got his shit rocked. Mercy, it seems like we may have a medical situation over here.
I come over, pull out a first aid kit, and I start trying to clean him up a little bit.
Hey, buddy, you're gonna be fine. Our friend Mercy here, great at patching people up. I would know. I have to be patched up all the time.
You're not sure whether he hears or not. He seems to be pretty out of it. Go ahead and make a medicine check for me, Mercy.
Make a what?
What?
Medicine check.
Me?
Why is the mic going out all of a sudden? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Or is it Mercy?
Mercy.
I'm here.
Mercy. Okay, you're making the medicine check, not me.
Yes, Mercy
Yes.
is making a Mercidin check, yes.
Using guidance, I have a 15 plus 20? 30, 20?
All right. You managed to stop the worst of the bleeding from what's left of his leg there. You're not sure that he's going to make it. He does not seem long for this world. He's got a large number of cuts and bruises in addition to the missing leg. But
I'll pump 2 points of healing into him with my hands.
All right, that helps a little bit for sure. The wound closes a little bit more, and the bleeding, at least from the leg, slows to a trickle. He's still got some other cuts and bruises, and he seems to be coming around a little bit.
I continue to bandage the wounds that I can find.
What happened? Where am I?
Well, you're in a prison city, Dusk Grave or whatever. On top of that, what?
Did we win?
Who were you fighting? We don't know. We just found you and a mussed-up campsite here. Point us at your enemies. Chewing's itching to break some bones.
Well, eat some bones with
Hey,
my.
whoa,
break
hey.
some bones with my teeth, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we fought the Nightsiders. Was it? Did we win?
I'm sorry. The what?
Nightsiders.
Oh, dear Lord.
So, what are the Nightsiders then?
They're taking over.
Okay, alright. We've got a power struggle. Can you point us
Who
in their direction? How do we find the Nightsiders?
who are you?
We are
Some cool people.
the Ironjaw gang.
Sure.
Never heard Ironjaw.
That's perfectly fine. That means we're doing our job right. We solve problems, you see, and we don't leave a lot of the problems left over to talk about us. So,
Nightsiders raided snakes.
Oh, were you one of the iron snakes? Oh, no, wait, it was iron spiders. Never mind. You're the snakes. Do you know where the iron spiders are? Yeah, fair enough.
Need
Okay. Go ahead. I
What
keep
do you
cutting
need?
you off, but-
need help. Find Babbage.
Babbage?
Blind Babbage. Find.
Blind Babbage. Find Blind
Help.
Babbage. You need... Point us in a direction. Give us anything. Cardinal, left, right, up, down.
In the temple.
There's a temple. This is good. This is progress. You're doing great, buddy. We're going to keep you alive. Don't you worry.
I mean, he's pretty well stable at this point.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just reassuring him.
Why can't I move my legs?
Well, we'll get to that later. Temporary numbness. Nothing to worry about.
What's wrong with his legs? Are they still buried under, even though they try to pull?
Well, one of them is missing.
Yeah, that's true. I just didn't want to shock him further, currently, you know.
It looks like
Okay.
it looks like you had a pretty good medicine check, so I'll add this to it. It looks like it was a pretty clean cut, probably with an axe.
Oh, shit. This is why I
All
use
right.
fists.
Or some sort of large blade of some sort.
Cool. Go ahead and give him 2 more points of healing. Make sure that wound is cleaned and bandaged up. Didn't know that he was missing a leg, but okay.
That was in the initial description.
Most of the minor cuts and bruises are closed. The leg wound is still leaking a little bit of blood, but with the medicine check, it looks like the bandages are holding it for the most part. A little bit more color returns to his cheeks, and he seems to be slowly becoming a little bit more coherent. He's like, "Thank you for helping. Thank
That's
you."
what we do. Very helpful.
Where's my crew?
No idea. That's kind of what we're trying to figure out, actually.
Get me back to the snakes.
Are they in the temple?
He looks confused. No.
Where? Okay, well, where are the snake? Come on, work with us a little bit. I know you're delirious, but like, any kind of locational information would be just lovely.
Why don't you? Everyone knows warehouse with
Presumptuous of you.
East side.
East Side Warehouse. That I can work with. Thanks. Should we build a stretcher or something and drag him there? I don't know.
I mean, we can. I'll go ahead and start looking for 2 pieces of wood and some cloth.
I will also do this.
It's easy enough to find the wood. The cloth, mostly you're finding like little tiny scraps, so that might be trickier.
I'll use mending to go ahead and bind them together.
All right, you can manage that. You can get at least enough of a fabric to probably hold his weight.
Okay.
Perfect. Hey, Minion,
Some rope
do you
to
want to
add
be
tied
super
together.
helpful?
Need blind Babbage can heal. Take me to the temple.
Wait, okay, alright. So Temple and then Eastern Warehouse?
Temple to the north.
Okay, alright, that's a new location. That's 2 we know 2 places in the city now. This is great. We're making wonderful progress. Soon my map that I haven't started will be complete.
Yep, water.
Yeah, here, take some of mine. I'll give him some of my water.
He coughs a little bit, but he manages to keep it down.
That's a
Thank
good
you.
lad.
Thank you. So, Babbage will help. Please.
Alright, well, I'm satisfied with this particular set of information. Anybody else have any suggestions on where to go other than the temple?
No,
chilling.
I'm flying blind here.
Lovely. Off we go. Northward.
Where do you think the rest of him went?
I suppose we could try to find the rest of him.
You see, little Shiitake is sort of digging around through the timbers.
Such an industrious boy. I'm so
more,
proud of him.
More curious than anything else.
This is very important, sir. Please, if we find your leg, do you mind if I eat it?
What?
I would like to ask permission.
No, legs are there. Just Babbage will heal.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Fair game on the leg, then.
He apparently he's not moving much. He does not seem to be aware that he's missing some of his original warranted parts.
All right, we can always get him a peg leg.
Yeah.
I think that might be a bit intensive right now. That's a lot of work.
Oh, not right now. I mean, like later on. What I'm saying is, if Chewing happens to find his leg and eats it by accident, then it's not the end of the world,
Yeah, it's just like it'd be a waste. It's not like we're gonna reattach it.
I'll do a quick pass around the rubble to see if I can find and secure his leg.
Oh my gosh.
I will skip the investigation check for this one. You do not find it.
Okay, cool. And then moving on.
Yeah, we can go to the temple.
It's a good. Yes, the leg has gone off to the leg farm.
It's gone upstate.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so where are you headed? You've got a warehouse potentially
Temple.
somewhere on the west side. You've got a temple somewhere to the north.
We're going north for the temple. That's our plan.
All right, that is more towards the center of the city as well.
Fair enough. Hi, Parker.
So as you start heading to the north, everybody make it about maybe a quarter mile or so, and everybody make a perception check for me.
What die am I on? I'm on
15.
blue, I believe.
17.
Mercy,
Sarah?
what you got?
What am I rolling? Well, I failed.
Perception.
I'm at
Doesn't
15.
matter. I failed. I'm
Alright.
at 4.
Well, as a group, your perception checks were high enough. Coming around the corner of the building, you see 4 rather rough gentlemen, not a single lady among them. Scruffy, one is a halfling. The other 3 are human. They all have some weapons that look like they've seen better days. A couple of axes. One has a long sword. One has what appears to be just a pretty thick wooden club, and they don't surprise you because you sort of hear them coming a little bit, but they see the 4 of you, and they're just 5 if you include the gentleman you were dragging along, and they're like, look boys, fresh meat.
Believe me, you do not want to start talking about people meat in front of Chewing.
Yeah, sorry, did you say meat? Because I'm a little peckish right now, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm starting to run out of bones in my bag.
And
So I'll start gnawing on one of my few remaining bones.
they draw their weapons, and I don't know that we're going to have time for the combat, so I think we will call it here for the night.
Fair enough. This feels like the most productive on target session we've had so far. I really feel like I actually feel like we have had a pretty cohesive trajectory this time.
Yeah.
This is growth.
You're just happy to be out of Crab Lake.
I am. Yes. That town is nightmare fuel for me.
I hate it.
So
Like,
This
wasn't
has
that
been great. A prison,
I thought the water was
city, scheming. I mean, okay, that's fair. You little miss. I'm not afraid of rampant mutagens. Is totally fine with living in the Crab Lake land.
It's good. They're fun. They're fun mutagens.
Oh yeah.
Well, to be fair, you had some. I mean, it was pretty random, but be fair, you had some pretty decent rolls. So.
Yeah, I didn't suffer very hard.
Yeah, we did a good job. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, nice job, everybody. You managed to make it out to the prison there, and you're at least vaguely on the trail of those that you're looking for.
Pretty good. We're thriving.
So you've seen some interesting places and met some interesting people.
Yeah, and I have like an actual idea of where we're going. I feel totally in control of this situation.
Mercy's son, who is currently crying in his bunk in the barracks and rethinking all of his life choices.
This is a horrible place. This place should not be allowed to exist.
It's true. It is pretty terrible.
Super corrupt and terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, along with the fact that like they just throw everybody in and then just hope like just leave them to their own devices.
Yeah, this is
Like-
some Escape from New York shit. It's wild.
Yeah.
It really is.
I love it. Like, it's awful, but as far as like a setting for an adventure goes, this rules. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, Greyspire.
terrible place.
All of the guards are just like, no, we don't do anything. And it's like, you're terrible. You're just bad at your job.
I
Yeah,
mentioned-
they're there to guard, not give legal rights to people.
Hey, I think I've mentioned a couple times that Greyspire is a very well-policed city. Did you ever wonder how that happens?
They're just doing the actual like, you have committed a minor. They're like, it's like Dredd, like Judge Dredd shit. It's like, yes, tampering with a food dispenser bot. That's 5 years in the hole. Like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I love it.
so-
Personally.
That's I was going to make, but yeah, okay.
So yeah, the entire
it-
city of West Haven is a tourist oasis, just awaiting your perusal.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. I've been thriving.
I'm
Yeah.
managing.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna be a badass. I'm just gonna go into this prison place and just be a badass.
Right? Soon.
I have
the
no
moment,
plans other than that.
I was gonna say, like, every time somebody draws like weapons and doesn't provide a diplomatic option, it's literally just like racking a shell in the tactical chewing and pushing her forward and being like, "Damn, shame." Like,
Yeah, I will. I won't give you any spoilers, but I will just let you know that there's a lot going on in DuskHaven. There's
oh yeah. Yeah, every time, if we ever get into a fight, I pretty much rely fully on Chewing's like crazy combat capabilities. You know, Jane does pretty okay, but gets the shit beat out of her really often. And Mercy's got like ultimate support role stuff, which keeps the other two of us alive. But like, you know,
I'm not trying to be so angry. I'm not. I'm trying to be a nice. I swear.
I didn't say the word. What are you talking about? No, I mean, I'm genuinely saying, like, you're like one of the like, you and I together are basically doing all of the diplomacy / investigation, and Chewing just removes obstacles that end up in front of us. It's like the moment something hard stops our progress.
I deliberately built this character to be like a muscular bimbo. Like,
I love that.
And my character like is mainly built to handle like athletic and strength stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
yeah,
and
yeah,
stealth
that,
stuff too.
that
Stealth
wasn't an
deception,
insult.
yeah.
and here's a
We
mystery.
absolutely need a brick wall of Ellie to throw at people.
And
Right.
here's a mystery for everyone to ponder for next time. You may discover the combat capabilities of Little Shiitake.
Oh my god. Does Minion have combat capabilities?
You are not sure.
Oh boy.
He does.
My son.
He does have a little dagger with him. A little
spend
tiny, little tiny one.
I'm gonna have to spec it like multi-class just to keep fucking Little Shiitake alive. What class are you? I'm a Kobold Guardian. What? Yeah, you put together like 3 classes and you get the Kobold Guardian archetype. What is it? Do you summon Kobold? No, I keep 1 Kobold alive.
It's a very unique specialization.
It's like one of those Galapagos Island like hyper specializations, you know? Hi Julia, you came in right at the end. What's up?
There's
It's like, damn, that's crazy. Sick 'em. Yeah, exactly.
There's one special ability called Shield the Boy, where basically you just like bend yourself over the little kobold and take hits.
If it did not automatically fuck up a bunch of like monk abilities, I was thinking about taking a level to be a fighter, a protection fighter, which is the shield specialized one that lets you shield somebody else to increase their AC if they're near you.
Yeah. Monks are hard to multi-class because so much of their stuff relies on them being like completely monk. You can do it.
Barbarians
but
are good for monks. It's basically any other class that has does not use armor or like shields.
Yeah, rogue isn't
those are your
horrible.
options, but even then they're weird. Rogue isn't terrible, but there is a rogue subclass for monk now that just kind of tends to work better. There's
just two levels of fighter. It's either one or two levels of fighter is just key for most classes.
Yeah, but it's
action surge.
Yeah, I feel like you lose so much. Like monks already have a ton of action economy, and burning 2 levels for action surge, it doesn't increase your efficacy as much as it does on other classes, because a lot of your stuff is bonus actions, which action surge doesn't give you anyway.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. It's not bad, but it's I feel like speccing into something that gives you more utility is generally
Bards multi-class
better.
pretty well, fighters multi-class pretty well, but monks not so much. And you're not sure exactly what the preferred multi-class for kobolds is. So.
That's true. I think monk barbarian is pretty crazy because if you're raging, then you're way harder to stop.
So
But anyway, that's enough about all that crunchiness.
Maybe you can get little Shiitake some barbarian training, and he can be like a kobold barbarian.
I'm going to turn him into my disciple, obviously. My actual disciple, not like that shopkeeper that's going to occasionally show up being like, I learned more, and I'm just going to be like, damn, who are you?
Kobold artificer? That would be interesting.
Just every single time.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
All right, well, we will probably wrap it up here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
We gotta find somebody to raid.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that. It's a good thing Merc's here. Otherwise,
You
I
gotta
would forget
remember to
everything.
raid. It's the lifeblood of Twitch community.
Let's see who we got here. Let me consult the magical oracle.
Right?
Whoops, I don't think the magical oracle is my Starbucks app. Let's try that again.
We've got Maves, Jen, anybody. I mean, if there's anybody that you are specifically thinking about, also
There's
wanted to
Blossom, Blondie.
Blossom. Yeah. I don't think I'm following Blondie. I should probably do that.
You should absolutely do that.
We could do. I don't think we've rated Blossom before.
Oh yeah, let's raid Blossom.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, a raid message. Do we have a raid message?
We really
I don't
don't,
even
but
know
we
who
could
you are.
we could spontaneously come up with one.
The good girls have left the dungeon. Alert! The good girls have left the dungeon.
Good girls out of a dungeon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have anything.
That works. That works.
Raid message? Yeah, just raid message.
Just a raid message. Insert raid message here.
I got it. Hang on.
I believe in you.
Typing is hard.
I'm just going to, tack on, we have come to redacted in brackets to any raid message I have in the future.
I would insert raid message here. Yeah.
That's
a good one.
That's what we got pretty much going on, because I just sort of combined the two because that's about our style, I think. So the raid message is in chat, everyone.
Do you mean clever?
Yes,
no, I think you mean clever.
Do mean clever. Yes. Let me try that again. Hang on.
I don't know if it's not completely scuffed. I don't think that's us.
Hey, we're working on the scuff, all right?
Yeah.
Clever
And we
girl.
develop new scuff every time.
All right, hold off on the raid message,
Whatever it
everyone.
is.
We'll try it if I can
I
figure out
getcha.
how to type.
I believe in you. You got this.
The C and the S on the keyboard are really close together. Don't ask. I don't know.
I don't ask anymore. I've stopped asking.
Yeah, I don't think any of us actually asked. I think that you were just preemptively defending. Great crashing out. It's a lever girl. Alright, hell yeah. There we go.
All right, I also fixed the typo in dungeon. I think we got it now. 14th time's the
Fuck
charm.
yeah. Oh, there was a typo in dungeon. Shit, I didn't even see that. This is why I shouldn't be the
Dungeon.
proofreader. I'm dyslexic.
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
I
Dungeon.
fixed it, darn it.
Dungeon. Clever girl, you fixed the dungeon typo.
Exactly.
Clever girl.
All right,
Such
and
a
it's Blossom BBG, correct?
Correct?
Mhm.
BLOSSOM BBG. Do caps matter?
I don't think so.
All right. All right, well, thanks, everybody. We're going to go ahead and raid Blossom. Please use any one of the raid messages, spelled correctly or not. I will leave it to your discretion. And thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful night, and we will go again in a couple weeks. Hoping to have an in-between stream again next week if anybody's around. But that is up to you. I will post it in all the normal chats if we do. But have a great night, everybody. Be nice to Jen.
Yeah. Catch y'all later. What? Isn't this Blossom?
Or, yes, Blossom,
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah, be nice to Blossom.
Okay, typing and talking is hard, okay?
He's locked in. Sorry, I don't know. I'm probably because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm so fucking spacey today.
That'll get you.
I think
I
all
need
of us
just,
are having
like,
a little bit of
fucking-
trouble.
I need to put that chewing degree to work. And chew some of these espresso beans.
Oh. And that's it.
Eepy.
Nice work, y'all.